yet, more straight. Yeah. Because you can look at
everybody.
Hi.
Fancy dang old day. It's Monday. I almost said Wednesday, but it's not. It's Monday. But we're playing Curse of Strahd, and it's a big day. There's a reason we're all dressed up. We're going to have dinner with the president of Barovia, but he didn't get elected. He took Barovia with a sword and now keeps Barovia with vampire fangs. So anyway, do we have any announcements?
Yeah.
I'm changing up our general formula of how we do this. For my own sake of editing stuff for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and other places you can listen to it on the go.
On the go. We are currently we're hosting in the Discord. There is our lovely mod Mookie is going to be hosting a makeup challenge where you dress yourself, do your makeup and stuff as your favorite Dungeons and Dragons race. So you've got all of that. Go as wild as you want. There are prizes also. You can check out our Discord or our Instagram to see what kind of prizes we're offering for first, second place, and viewer's choice. And then we will also be having a movie night in Discord tomorrow night. So if you don't know where that is located,
what are we watching?
That sounds awesome. Where do I go for that?
You should go to our socials, which is Discord. If one of our lovely mods could link the Discord in the chat, we would be so grateful.
Thank you, Nolan.
Thank you.
Hey.
What?
And then
we're still working out the kinks.
We're getting there, and I believe those are our announcements.
Well, we also are doing a giveaway for the last two dice boxes. Our last winner of the last dice box for Strahd never got back to us with an address, so we're going to be opening it back up for the Mordecai dice box, but also the Strahd dice box. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Oh, it's a castle with a moon. Anyway. Exclamation point giveaway in the chat to enter that contest. And I hope I didn't spring that too last minute on anybody, because I just remembered that when you said we were having a contest. I was like, contest prizes.
We're also having a Discord banner art contest too.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
We're doing the giveaway right now?
We're setting up for the giveaway.
Yes.
Okay, I will open that up right now.
Thank you. Because I only remembered it after we were live, so I'm sorry. Anyway, so if that's all the announcements, I know we have more events. No?
No.
Go ahead. Tell me more.
Next Saturday, some of us, I can't remember exactly who, will be on the initiative order for their charity weekend.
Is it this next Saturday?
It is.
That's exciting.
I won't be there.
Wait, not this coming Saturday, but the following Saturday, the 24th.
Yes.
Yep, I'll be done.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. So,
no. I mean, it is the next Saturday, but not. Yes, the 24th.
Not yet. Don't put giveaway in. I haven't opened it yet. Sorry, guys. We jumped the gun on that.
Yep, I tried to be subtle and be like,
I'm working on
it. Giveaway, but it just didn't work out, and I apologize, everybody. I'm really sorry. Address your complaints to Dylan at fatefulencounters.com, which is not a real email address, so don't do that because it will not go anywhere. But if you have complaints, you can go to our Discord where you can berate me there.
Dylan, you look like Michael Scott.
Look, I want people to be afraid of how much they love me. I'm ready to get hurt again. So, any other announcements? I know we have a lot of, we're planning a lot of Discord events, but I'm not sure besides the makeup contest and the movie night, what have set dates yet.
The banner contest.
Does that have a set end date yet?
I believe it does, Mr. Sumner. What is the ending date for that?
For the makeup contest, it's
for the art banner,
and then the banner contest for the Discord is the 28th. So it's next Sunday for the makeup challenge, and then the banner contest is in 3 Wednesdays. So it's quite a bit of time. We're
lots of time to enter.
Yeah, tons of stuff happening in the Discord. It's a party,
and all those rules and requirements for the entries can be found in our Discord, which again, it's a bumping place, and we have a lot of fun in there.
Yeah, check out our farmed memes. It'll probably be bumping.
Oh yeah, farm memes are always bumping on especially on game nights.
Mm-hmm.
And then I always dump like 20 the next day because I have time to make them, because I can't make them on stream. That'd be too distracting.
Strikes at 2 p.m. for Dylan.
So, if that's all the announcements we have, we can get this started. My name is Dylan, and I'm your dungeon master tonight for this Curse of Strahd game. Spooky, scary vampires, werewolves. If Abbott and Costello got chased by it, it's in this campaign.
Yes.
So, I will popcorn it over to my left for Ash.
Buck. Hi. It's me. I play Thistle, and I'm gonna go start an entire just a war with werewolves later. But I play
War of the Werewolves.
Yeah, War of the Werewolves. I'm gonna fuck them up. No, I play Thistle. I am a Oath of the Ancients paladin, and things are real cool right now. We fought the Mothman, and he had a very beautiful ass. I'm gonna popcorn it to my husband.
Hello, my name is Sumner, and I'll be playing Mordecai, the Tiefling Bard. Like my wife mentioned, we are married, and there may be consent involved as well. He is terrified of her, but she's beautiful and ferocious, so happy wife, happy life, as they say.
That's how they say it.
That's how they say it. A live husband, happy husband. So, I'm gonna popcorn it over to my friend Arnie.
Hello. I am Arnie, Arnott Battle Striker. And I am not excited about this dinner. This is gonna be horrible. We still haven't fully decided what we're doing with Irina. It's gonna go great. I'll popcorn it on over to my lovely lady, Fame.
Hello. My name is Fame. I'm Jen, and what are you smiling about? What happened?
Oh, just this gifted subs. Thank you so
We got
much since
gifted
you mentioned
Yes.
it.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate the hype train.
Glad the new sub alerts are working. This is amazing.
Yeah, look at all the
Hell
items being
yeah.
given
That's
out.
neat.
Ooh. Stone of Controlling Earth Elemental. That's a rare item right there.
Yeah, it is.
Excitement. Thank you guys so much for the gift subs and all of those things to start that hype train. Super kind of you, all the biddies, everything like that. And hi, my name's Jen, and I'm playing Fame. Who the fuck am I? I'm playing a ranger rogue changeling. That's right. Yes.
Existential crisis.
Yeah, it's always an
real.
identity crisis with changelings.
You right. We go on to first.
Oh, that is me.
Oh,
Yes, I am first, the Warforged Artificer, and we are going to do something I cannot do, and that is eat. But I'll watch.
Fascinating.
Excellent. So, with the introductions out of the way, let's have a roll off it so you guys can tell me what happened last time.
Oh hell.
Where are we in this plot and this dark, dank, but not the good kind
Oh my god.
13.
land?
16.
Also 16.
Fight.
19.
19 as well.
Thank you, FE Dice. Appreciate that encountered dice.
Oh, I gotta find mine.
Oh yeah, I got mine right here. Oh, these are
They were
ones
right next to me.
that I bought with my own blood, sweat, and tears.
Careful where you send those, man.
Yes, it's my turn. Tell everybody what happened.
Oh yeah, 13 with Thistle. Thistle, what happened last time?
Last
Where are
time
we?
on
What's
Dragon
going on
Ball
in the plot
Z.
right now?
We went into the woods and we made a new friend, Esmeralda.
Into the thick of it.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks, guys. And you know, we all agreed that we are not going to kill werewolves because they're nice. I need help. We solved a mystery of a tower by dancing. We did some DDR. Yeah.
Door revolution.
Yeah, door revolution.
Dance door revolution.
We fucked up so bad a dragon showed up. I remember that. And then Esmeralda saved the day by YMCAing the door open.
Mm-hmm.
And we all ran inside and the dragon disappeared. So that was cool. And then, you know, we just learned that this tower was dilapidated as hell, except for the top floor, and you had to yell at the elevator to stop. That was weird. You know, stuff happened. We looked around some boxes. I found a severed head. That was cool. Mordecai made it talk.
I did.
I don't remember what else happened. Oh yeah, we got attacked by a Mothman.
Yes.
I remember that part.
You know, just casually just got attacked by a Mothman.
Who literally nearly killed me.
Yeah, we got our asses handed to us by a Mothman is what happened.
Yeah,
Mordecai summoned so many lamps.
I summoned the biggest lamp you can imagine multiple times, and I think it hurt us more than it helped, but it was funny.
He had some kind of like magic eyes that like, I don't know, absorbed magic
I
or
figured
something.
it had to be like heat or something, and it was more the fact that it was magical. So I don't
if
know.
you'd like to see the stat block for that Mothman, it's in our Discord.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go make it my second husband.
I'm too scared
Mothman,
to
you
contest.
get back here. I don't care if you don't have arms. We're forest married. So, on top of all of that, prior to leaving town with Esmeralda, you were all invitold to come to dinner
Yeah.
at Strahd's. The Lord of Barovia and a known vampire who has lived for thousands of years has invited you to dine at his castle Ravenloft in 3 nights' time, and it has been 2.5 days since then. You're about a half day's travel back to Vallaki. And Irina was also given an invitation to dine with Strahd. Again, like invitold was the word that Rahadin used. So, what's the plan, Stan?
So, what are we going to do about Irina?
I think that we should make Fame Irina and then be like, hello, yes, Fame is sick. She has the black lung.
I don't hate that plan. But really, that depends on Fame.
Right. Is Fame comfortable with something like that? Because they're going to be awfully concerned about Fame's presence also.
True.
We could get a sack full of flour and make that Fame. Like, just draw her face on him. And be like,
What if it does one of us possess the magic too? There was that doll that looked exactly like Irina. Would we perhaps make it larger and give it some kind of magical life? Just for the ruse.
I do not know how to make that happen.
Okay.
But I'm not the magic lady, I just know trees. Ask the bard man, the husband.
He may not have been able to tell, but I was looking in his general direction.
Okay. You are subtly asking question.
Yes, it was outward, but directed towards Mordecai.
So you're saying... Sorry, I found myself staring into the fire again. Can you repeat yourself again, friend?
Yes, do you believe that you could perhaps take a doll that looks like Irina and perhaps enlarge it and give it some kind of puppeteer-like life?
What is your obsession with monstrosities being outnumbering Why? We already got pumpkin. We want a second one of them?
All right.
I'm not gonna have no part in that.
What if we could disguise Nim?
Like a wig?
Sure.
Like no magic at all?
It'll probably take a little more than a wig, though, Mordecai. I'm no doctor, but
Oh,
I think that would be the case.
a doctor. That's an idea. What if Irina was in a horrible carriage accident, but by the miracle of Palor, we're able to bring her back as a nimble ride? But so we're trying to dress up the nimble ride with a wig and like maybe a dress, and he won't be able to say that she didn't come, because she did. She actually did. She went no matter what.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is a lot of gymnastics. You just went.
It's a little bit of a leap, but
A lot of hoops.
Also,
we were also
just
attacked by a
lie and say
Mothman,
she's
so
dead.
that's just the world we live in.
So we have some
That's the
options.
world we live in. So you guys had this conversation as you make your way back to Vallaki. Esmeralda continues along the road. As she said, she was going to the Vistani encampment south of Vallaki. And you enter the town proper. It's about midday at this point.
No, the sun is not shining. It must be daytime.
The sky is a lighter gray than it would be instead of, if it was the sun was setting,
It is a gray wash, light gray.
What was Fane doing, like, during the time that the group was off?
Fame stuck around outside the tower, keeping watch as you guys would have been boxed into a tower if you were attacked again by werewolves. So Fame was playing lookout.
Okay. So I wasn't with them while they were walking back to town.
No, you were.
So I was just
Yeah, you were with them as they were heading back to town. But like when they went into the tower, you stayed out to keep an eye out of.
I imagine you were making your way through the trees, keeping an eye out. Make my way down. Keeping an eye out for the other werewolves, and Arnie was dutifully watching you.
Got it. Sorry, I wasn't here last week.
No, you're good.
Dutifully watching that butt.
Yes.
So
Yes.
back in Vallaki, you come in from the western gate. Had to think for map directions. Coming through the western gate, which is close to the Church of Saint, not Markovia. That's a different place.
14.
14.
Church of Saint 14. Continue.
Took me a second. The Church of
Yeah.
Saint Andrew, where Irina has been, where you guys put Irina up as it's hollow ground. It's a church. It's safe-ish, right? It's safe from vampires, from the unholy. Irina is out front, actually, having a conversation with Vasily.
So somebody wants to go and talk to her about this, like, Arnie, do you want to? You kissed her.
Look, one. The kiss was not romantic,
Oh, I know.
and what are we gonna say? Are we just gonna bring her with us? She's gonna die if we bring her
No,
with us.
we just tell her, hey, you should probably hide in the church. Strahd wants everybody to go to dinner. We don't want you to die. Don't go outside.
The old one too.
Got it. All right then. Oh, okay. All right, and I'm gonna like smooth my shirt out and like fluff my collar a little bit. Stop. time to go talk to Irina about
Do you
this.
want me to go with you?
No, I got it.
Because I could just yell and be like,
I mean,
You
you
need a
could.
hype man.
No hype. Thank you. It's fine. I'm gonna just like march on over to Irina. All brave. Irina,
Yes.
I know that you got an invitation to dinner this evening.
Yes, I have. And I've since gotten another letter. And she hands you a slip of paper.
Oh boy. Okay, I take it and I open it.
The letter reads, "My master's carriage awaits you outside the east gates of Vallaki. It awaits at your convenience to take you to my master's castle, where he expects you for dinner. My master wishes to emphasize that on your journey and while in his castle, he assures your safety and the hospitality of a guest in his home. This, of course, extends to your friend Irina, whom our Lord wishes you to bring along. It would be very rude to refuse an invitation from the Lord who owns the land beneath your feet."
I still think you should refuse that. We think you should refuse the invite. We think you should go stay in the church.
Not deny that is a desirable option. She looks over to Vasily, who looks at her very concerned, but has nothing to add. Just doesn't know what to say.
Vasily, you're not gonna speak up here? Do you have no concern over Irina's well-being?
I have great concern over Irene's well-being.
And you think it's a good idea that she goes up to the castle of the person who's been hunting her for the last however many years it's been?
I do not think it... I'm torn. I do not wish to see her put into harm's way, into the home of the monster that haunts her nightmares of late, but Strahd is a terrible, terrible man when he is angered. And I would fear for her safety should his ire fall upon her.
I fear for her safety if she goes into that castle. She's never going to come back out.
You see my dilemma, why I do not have an answer here.
My God.
I do not know what the best course of action would be. But if Strahd, if he has promised your safety while in his home, I am inclined to believe that, as he is first and foremost a nobility. His word is his bond.
I have a hard time with this. Do you trust him?
No. But I trust that angering a noble person would bring far more harm than not. And he has given his word to not harm her and yourselves while you are in his home.
He hasn't given his word to not keep her.
And there's the rub.
I make that face at him. I hope that's in character. I'm like, oh, figure it out. And then I'm just going to turn around. I'm going to walk back to my party.
How'd that go?
Not well.
Oh.
Pretty certain that she's going to go.
You would think that somebody who does not want to go somewhere would not go?
You'd think. But here we
Wait,
are.
she told you that. She said she wants to go.
No, she said she's going because she received a second letter that basically told her if she doesn't go, it's an affront to the nobility.
That is how these people say bananas. That shit is bananas. Like, if I were being hunted by this crazy man, yeah, that's how you spell bananas.
Wow.
But if I were being hunted by a crazy monster that kept bothering me without my consent and trying to sneak in places to get to me, I would not want to be around this person.
I guess she's her own person. We can't keep her from doing whatever she's doing.
We lock her in her room.
I have to wonder how much worse we'd be if we told her that she shouldn't do something that she's otherwise inclined to do. Are we any better? But,
Well, all we can do is prepare for the worst when we get there. Make sure she is well armed and ready to protect herself should it come to it.
Right.
Arnie, are you asking Fame a question?
I was just gonna say, on the bright side, we get to see Fame look lovely in a dinner gown.
True, she is a beautiful lady, and I would like to see her in her best dress.
We can wear matching gowns.
Oh, she is making a face. Look
It
at
like
that.
pans over to Fame and she's just uncomfortable. Like,
Remember the last time we had the montage? And
Yes.
we all dressed up and first got the Hawaiian shirt.
I do remember
Hawaiian shirt
Hawaiian
was great.
shirt. Are you going to be wearing the Hawaiian shirt this time?
Yes, first.
They would not be able to see it, for I am already wearing, I think, what I will be wearing.
Well, maybe you could wear Hawaiian shirt under.
By the way, I'm not like I am in a full plate armor set, by the way. It's the red and gold.
We match.
I love it.
Perhaps you can wear a Hawaiian shirt underneath that tank.
Yeah, I
Hey.
agree.
They might take it as a disrespect, or maybe even I don't know, an act of war if you come to dinner wearing full plate armor.
No, first, can I do your makeup though?
I don't know what I would need it for, but yes, if you would like.
You begin to
you.
hear shouting from the direction from Irina and Vasily's conversation.
Well, perhaps
Are
you
you-
should smooth that
Yeah.
over.
Yes.
Fame is just trying to listen.
Give me I don't need a perception check. If you're trying to listen, they're shouting. It's not difficult. Irina is shouting to Vasily that she I will not let other people suffer because of my fears. It goes against everything that my father taught me. And Vasily keeps coming back and forth with just no answer, just counterpoints to everything that's being brought up. You're right. It's not right to let other people suffer for your own fears, but if Strahd gets what he wants, that would not be good for I cannot imagine that would be good for Barovia. But, just again, back and forth with no real conclusion or answer from him.
Do we want to go, stop them from yelling?
I think that is a great idea.
Okay. I'm gonna go approach these two arguing.
I'll join you.
Okay. Hey, you two. Calm down with your angry, loud words. You're making the birds upset.
You're scaring Mordecai.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm
What?
very sorry. It is frustrating talking to a man who talks in circles when quite literally my neck is on the line here.
I'd
Let's
say
see
so.
you make
Cracks a
that-
smile as she makes that joke.
The vampires, because they bite. Yeah, I get it. That's funny.
Oh, I get it now.
This is no laughing matter, Irina. This is
Listen, when people have traumatic experiences, sometimes joking is how they deal with it, sir.
It's called coping mechanisms.
Yeah.
Shall I go deeper into detail on those?
no. I believe I understand. Irina, I cannot stop you from going, but please, you still have the dagger I gave you, yes? And she kind of pulls open her vest a little bit, showing the ornate dagger that she received as a gift from him. Good, that is some manner of protection for yourself at least. But if you have to go, then you need to be brave. For yourself and for me as well. He clasps her hands in his for a moment, and then takes his leave.
I'm gonna lean over to Fame and be like, I don't like that guy.
Trying to decide if it's my business.
Wish
That's
Strahd
fair.
invited him instead of her.
Would have been 10 times better.
So I can't shake the feeling that we're walking to our funeral instead of a damn dinner.
Irina walks over to you guys. Well, if we are to go, apparently the carriage is waiting for us. As she kind of waves the letter.
Great. Okay. Wah wah wee woo, as they say in Barovia.
Let's go then, I guess.
Yeah. All right.
I'll put my arm out for fame.
I'll take it. But like just the fingertips.
Okay.
So, as you head out the east gates of Vallaki, you are greeted with this sight. If it will work, please. Oh, fine. You're not going to work easily, then I'll make you work forcefully.
Firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp it in your hands. There we go. You're greeted with this sight.
Ooh.
An ornate carriage drawn by 2 black horses and no driver in sight. Parked in the road pointed east is a large black carriage drawn by 2 black horses. The horses' snorts puff steamy breath into the chill mountain air. The side door opens of the carriage the side door of the carriage swings open silently.
This is how you say, spooky?
Well, I'll be the first to get in.
Oh, okay.
I get inside.
You get inside and you, on the seat, you see a parchment wrapped parcel and a small note sealed in crimson wax.
My immediate thought as Zach was like, I'm going to sit on it, but first would grab it.
Okay. You grab the package and the note attached.
Okay, is there any kind of like, for who it is, or like any kind of, I guess, does it say who it's for?
On the note simply reads, "A gift for your arrival, SVZ."
Oh, of course he has a monogrammed name.
I bet he has monogram tails too.
What a dick.
I will open it and also poke my head out.
What did you find? What? I'm getting in.
Inside are 6 sets of black velvet-lined traveler's cloaks with silver trim and matching pairs of gloves.
Ooh.
Well, there is attire set out for us, and I also found this note and fill in the blank, Dylan, please.
The package which had the cloaks and gloves in them for each of you.
Okay.
Huh.
So I'll open this litter. Also, I'm like this. It just.
Well, the package had the cloaks and stuff in it.
I mean the letter.
Oh, and the letter just said, "A gift for your arrival, SVZ."
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
was not comprehending any of it, I guess.
Nope. It's fine. I'm glad to clarify. Always glad to clarify.
Great. Well,
So do the rest of you enter after Thistle gets in? Irina just steps into the carriage with confidence.
Well, fame.
Fame goes.
And I will follow quickly after.
So you all enter the black carriage. Unless Mordecai, do you want to do something before you?
You
hop
coming,
in?
Mordecai?
Mordecai just kind of stands back for a bit and watches Irina confidently get into the carriage and just says, "Well, if she's going to be confident, I've got no excuse. Let's go be friendly with this bastard." And he gets in immediately after.
Okay. After you all are in, the door closes and the horses begin to pull the carriage. You travel along the eastern road of Barovia, the Old Svalich Road, heading east. This is the same road you traveled coming from the village of Barovia to Vallaki. You reach the fork where the hangman's post, where Fame saw herself hung, but it was to everyone else's perception, it was just a guy, and not very descript, middle-aged man. And here, instead of taking the road heading west, you take the road heading north. And even here, the mountains, the forests, the fog are inescapable. Ahead, the dirt road splits, winding towards the east, and you see patches of cobblestone suggesting that the eastern branch was once an important thoroughfare. After winding through the forest and craggy mountain peak, the road takes a sudden turn, and the startling, awesome presence of Castle Ravenloft towers before you. A picture of Ravenloft up for you guys.
As we were in the carriage, I want to say that first pulls out his like potioner's kit, or alchemist supplies, whatever you want to call it. I'm not quite sure. Anyways, he is making essentially a potion with silver in it, having run into many moments where silver seems to be a bane for many things around here.
Okay.
And before we kind of get there, I guess, closer, I guess, like as we're seeing Ravenloft, I'm going to offer
Irina, I think you should drink this. I think it might help you based on our experiences here so far.
As you break the silence and speak to Irina, she jumps a little bit. Her fists tightly clenched in her lap, and you notice her knuckles are white. What? She takes it from you. What is it? As she begins to put the potion to her to start drinking.
The theory is that hopefully it will repel any evil from you.
Even if it is only superstition, I will take every chance I get as she drinks the potion you have prepared with the silver in it.
Now your blood is pure silver.
The carriage comes to a dead stop before twin turrets of stone, broken from years of exposure. Beyond these guard towers is the precipice of a 50-foot wide, fog-filled chasm that disappears into unknown depths. A lower drawbridge of old, shored-up wooden beams stretches across the chasm, between you and the archway to the courtyard. The chains of the drawbridge creak in the wind, their rust-eaten irons straining under the weight. From atop the high walls, stone gargoyles stare at you out of their hollow sockets and grin hideously. A rotting wooden portcullis, green with growth, hangs above the entry tunnel. Beyond this location, the main doors of Ravenloft stand open. A rich, warm light spills from within, flooding the courtyard. Torches flutter sadly in the sconces on both sides of the open doors.
Hey, Fame. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. I was just going to mention how sad these statues look. Go
They
ahead.
do. They do.
They do look sad. I agree. I am also sad, but we won't talk about that. Yes.
Oh,
Why are you a statue? I
mean, we just passed a while ago, we passed where I found my own body. I've been thinking about my own death since then. It's the first time thinking about that. Anyway, what for you?
but dying is not that bad.
I guess you would know. We can only laugh about this now because you're alive. If that was a joke and you would be dead, I'd be sad.
No, but I would want you to be happy. I thought it was a pretty cool death, though.
It was a pretty okay. What, Arnie?
I was just wondering if maybe you would like to sit with me for dinner. Be my
Date. Be
my date. Would you like to be my date? Would you like to be my date for dinner?
Do it.
Fame like looks out the window and like looks at everyone in the car like, what? And then just leans in. Are you talking to Thistle?
No,
No.
I'm talking to you.
A million thoughts are going through her brain, and she's just like, I'll sit next to you at the dinner table.
Great.
You have
Great,
to hold
thank you.
hand at this law.
What? Wait,
That's
no, that's
okay.
marriage.
We don't have
in
to
your
hold
wait.
hand.
Oh,
We don't have to hold hand. No, it's okay. We can just sit next to each other. It's fine.
yeah, well, that's
Oh,
great.
that's fine. She's really like super concerned with like her safety for some reason.
This was gonna lean over to Mordecai and be like, "Do you want to be my date for this party?"
oh, everyone's getting dates.
Ask Irina.
I was thinking about it.
Mordecai.
Sorry.
Mordecai, be my date.
That's why we're holding hands. And he puts your hand up really aggressively, and he points to it.
See?
What?
No, that's my hand.
Yeah, hon. I wouldn't want to go on a date with anyone else. First, unless you want to... Are you the date and type?
I'm.
Or are you the lone
I
wolf?
I do know what the date of today is, but it appears that I would need a person for a date for this gathering. Irina, would you be interested in
I
going
feel like
to...
the entire carriage just turns and looks at Irina when he says that.
Yes.
Sure. I will be your date this evening.
That probably is beneficial to you as our host does not claim you as their date.
That's how this works.
I
Great icebreaker first. Great one. Great.
will be honest. I don't really know what to expect. I've had nightmares of this place.
Pretty depressing, and this bird keeps calling, so it's nightmarish.
Well, if it serves as any consolation, we fully intend to get everyone out of here alive, including you, Irina.
Yes.
That is comforting because I do not wish to be abandoned here, dead or otherwise.
Usually, the predator does not invite you into his den with intentions of you leaving at least the same way.
If something happens to you, do you want us to do something about it?
I wouldn't mind being a
Yes.
vampire.
That I would mind. It's
Should
terrible.
Strahd get what he wishes, I very much wish that you would end my suffering.
Just I cut your head off real fast.
Yes.
Okay,
To put it bluntly, yes.
It'll be quick.
it'll be real fast.
The carriage passes through has finished crossing the drawbridge, and the doors open. Let me move you to the map. And a thick fog swirls in the courtyard. Sporadic flashes of lightning lance the weeping clouds overhead as thunder shakes the ground. Through the drizzle, you see torch flames fluttering on each side of the keep's open main doors. Warm light spills out of the entrance, flooding the courtyard. High above the entrance is a round window with shards of broken glass lodged into the iron frame.
Why is this place always so depressing? Like, this is not welcoming. There's foreboding thunder and lightning, and the shit's broke.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Right on cue.
Yeah.
Perhaps it's an aesthetic choice.
Maybe, like, the fucked up gothic shit around the place to make you more sad.
Trapped, I think, is what he's going for.
Maybe. I am just feeling so depressed about it.
Right. I imagine
Okay.
this is the happier sight compared to what we're about to endure.
You
I
mean
just
a
hope they
fancy
prepare
dinner
people
party?
food. Say
Yeah,
again?
people. Are we going to eat people?
I hope not. I could have rephrased that, probably.
I would prefer not to eat anybody.
I specifically asked Strahd for people.
That's true. That's a bonding moment. I've been to a couple dinner parties. But before my blouse is getting drenched, perhaps we should go.
Yeah, but I can see through it. It is very nice.
I've been working out. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
but it's also
you're-
it's not fully paid off, so we can just
Let's go.
So, you head to the front entrance of this castle, and the ornate outer doors of the castle hang open, flanked by fluttering torches and iron sconces. 20 feet inside the castle is a second set of doors. Overhead in the vaulted entry foyer, 4 statues of dragons glare down, their eyes flickering in the torchlight. The doors in front of you suddenly swing open, revealing a grand hall filled with the sound of organ music. Beyond the door is a beautiful woman. Her pale skin and black hair are elegantly accented by her elaborate red dress. Pull up her picture for you.
Is it someone I know? From Nurse of Strahd.
Yeah, I mean, look, you may or may not know her from the Nurse of Strahd. I will neither confirm nor deny these accusations. Why can I not just share this picture? All right, fine. I'll do it the hard way again. As she opens the door, she says to you, greetings and welcome. I hope you have had a safe journey to Castle Ravenloft. I am Anastasia, one of Strahd's brides.
Plural? Did you say brides?
Plural, yes.
I want Mordecai. I want another bride.
Mordecai, I've been saying that for a week. Why are you?
What?
Listen, ma'am, you've already done my marriage a bunch of favors. So are we here for dinner? Is it ready yet, or is Strahd? We might be a little early.
No, you are right on time. Please come in. And she welcomes you into the through the door. She welcomes you.
I offer an arm for Irina to, hook.
She takes your arm, and you guys walk into the foyer.
Oh yeah.
Or the entryway. Cobwebs stretch between the columns that support the vaulted ceilings of a great dusty hall dimly lit by sputtering torches and iron sconces. The torches cast odd shadows across the faces of 8 stone gargoyles squatting motionlessly at the rim of the domed ceiling. Cracked and faded ceiling frescoes are covered by decay. The double doors of bronze stand closed at the east. To the north, a wide staircase climbs into darkness. A lit hallway to the south contains another set of bronze doors, through which you hear sad and majestic organ tones. You are also greeted by a familiar face.
Why is this all like you're going to have a party? Never mind.
Oh.
A familiar elf approaches you. I see you have taken my invitelling to heart. It is good to see you again.
It's the spooky man. Look at you. Hello.
I just frown at him aggressively, but I say nothing. I'm just like,
Yeah, we're here.
I have a question.
Speak.
But we're gonna address that later. Why is your whole home fucked up for guests? Like you have cracked everything and there's just spider webs and no dusting, and you have guests or a fancy party and you don't dust.
We could have brought a broom.
That is not nice. Guys.
She has a point. Are we not guests, Rahadin?
Fame like it's
You're
really
indeed guests
small.
of Lord Strahd tonight.
Not dealing with this. Nope.
just pat
If
your
you
hand.
are displeased with the decor of the castle, I would ask that you look to your own clothes. You're drenched to the bone. There's no sitting with Strahd for dinner dressed as this. Come with me.
Oh, okay.
A long call
Alright.
for.
Yeah, that's what's through this hell.
I can't control the weather with a broom. You can clean with one, though. Anyway, I get it.
Jesus Christ.
Drag Mordecai along. Just hug him. Let us go. Come on.
So, Rahadin leads you up through the brass doors to the north. The staircase leads, you go to a second floor and to the third floor before he takes you through. Put your tokens there. There you guys are, and I'll move you to that map. And he and Anastasia lead you into a nicely lit. There, I'll give you the visual there. A nicely lit room with a blazing fire. This is description of this place. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. My notes are all over the place.
Oh, it's a big fire for such a room. This is more like it, though.
I'm looking for cobwebs.
Eh.
A blazing hearth fire fills this room with rolling waves of red and amber light. The walls are lined with accented books and tomes, their leather covers well oiled and preserved through careful use. All is in order here. The stone floor concealed beneath a thick, luxurious rug. In the center of the room is a large, low table, waxed and polished to a mirrored finish. Even the poker in the stand next to the blazing fireplace is polished. Large, overstuffed divans and couches are arranged about the room. 2 chairs of burgundy-colored wood with padded leather seats and back cushions face the hearth. A huge painting hangs over the mantelpiece in a heavy, gilded frame. The rolling firelight illuminates the carefully rendered portrait, which looks like this. It's got to be in there somewhere, right? Oh, God. Well, here we go.
Is roll 20 not cooperating with you?
Oh, it's just it's a huge campaign, and trying to find the specific things I'm looking for is
Right.
daunting. Here we go. Please warm yourself by the fire while I fetch some more appropriate attire for you. He glances at all of you, especially First, who is, again, in full plate armor. Gilded, beautiful armor, but armor.
I told
They're
you.
going to make you take that off first.
Yeah, very likely. Unless you can fix it to your person. Can you do that? That's weird. Never mind.
After a moment, Rahadin returns with a stack of clothing. Anastasia takes some of them from him and she takes Mordecai's hand. Please, come with me. I will assist you with drying your clothes and it kind of forcefully is pulling you. Where is Mordecai's token? There he is.
Mordecai quickly, loudly whispers to Thistle, I think it's happening. It's happening right now. Is that okay? Are we okay? All right, it's happening. I'll tell you how it goes.
Okay, bye, have fun.
Thank you.
And then I lean over to whoever is near me and go, he's going to die.
She leads you into what looks maybe like a guest bedroom. It's very large, but maybe not a guest bedroom even. Maybe not the Lord's bedroom, but someone of some stature usually maybe resides in this room.
Wow.
Through a pair of double doors to the south, she leads you into a bathroom.
Oh, a bathtub. Fantastic.
Rahadin approaches and hands closed to Fame, Irina, Thistle, Barney, and First. I feel it would be rude to have a change in the presence of a man, so Anastasia has taken the initiative to remove that obstacle. I
That
have
was
prepared
my
these clothes for
husband.
you, and I will take my leave. When you are finished changing, call my name and I will be there. That was way more like 90s romantic song than I meant it to be, but
It was, and it was lovely.
In my head,
I
I was
still
like,
said
come
it.
in when you want. Come in when you need.
call me out by your name. I'll be on
I'm
my
on my
way.
way. Arnie just immediately starts stripping down, like completely just nonchalant. They're very used to changing in like guardhouse places. And puts on this. This lovely blue top with a cinched waist and a silver necklace. And their hair is braided to the side with a nice little trinket in it. And then they walk over to the fireplace and they swoop up a little bit of the ash from around the fireplace and they just sort of
The smoky eye.
Smoky eyes, yeah.
smoky eye it up. Yeah, rub it on their eyeballs.
That is so good.
See?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Why do you
Occasionally
do this?
it makes your eyes look prettier.
Makes them pop.
My eyes
Oh, I
already
see.
do that. That's
Yeah.
just my skin.
They're lovely. Your eyes are lovely, Fame.
This is going
It's
to
just
change.
like Pan to Fame, and it's just a void eyes. So lovely.
Speaking of Fame, what is the outfit Fame was given?
Fame has a long black dress with mesh on top with snakies on it. And she picks up a blanket off the couch that's red and ties it around her.
All right.
I love it.
Back in the bathroom with Mordecai,
Oh no.
Anastasia removes your vest and moves in front of you to begin unbuttoning your shirt.
This is very forward of you. We're not even a first name basis, and I don't change that now. You're doing great. So we start in the tub, perhaps, and then the really really large room with a bed in it. Is that how? I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. That's I love you, baby.
At this point, she has removed your shirt.
I've been working out, Sorry, but
She begins to use a towel to kind of pat you dry a little bit, going all over your chest and your shoulders.
yeah.
She steps behind you and begins to pat your
Mostly
back
sweat.
dry.
Yep. That's my back. Thank you very much. This towel
She
is
then-
really old.
You can feel her breathing on your neck.
Oh, wait. And he immediately remembers where he is out of nowhere. Ha! And he kind of like, ha! Like, ha! He just kind of out of the way, really reluctantly, but very scared.
Give me a athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay. Oh, acrobatics for sure. 22.
This is her athletics. All right. You pull away from her and kind of jump out of the way, like shocked. As you turn around, you see that she had her tongue out and was getting ready to lick your neck.
That's
Forgive
strike
me.
1. There are 5 strikes in the Mordecai system.
Forgive me. It's not every day you see a man as handsome as yourself come into your home.
I get that a lot. 4 out of 5 times. People say that.
She leaves the clothes that she brought in, as well as the towel, on the floor, and opens the door to the bathroom and steps out. But as she does, she looks back over her shoulder at you before closing the door.
Oh.
That was fast.
Thistle and first, what are you guys? What are your outfits? Describe and tell me. What do you guys change into?
Oh, clothes. I have this wonderful little undershirt that has a little popped collar, and then this lovely brown vest that actually has flowers on the bottom of it, but you can't see it. And then, for some reason, Thistle in her armor pockets just has like a bunch of like pigments, and she's painting her face and just takes the flowers from her hair and makes this.
She sees Arnie putting soot in her eyes. She's like, "Oh, I've got like berries and like shit."
Yeah. This is my fancy war paint.
Oh, Arnie, are we going to war?
Yes.
I will put on my war makeup as well.
Yes, it doesn't do that. I want to decorate first as well with my blue pigment across little robot face.
Okay.
Okay. So, as an artificer, in the subclass that I chose, I can use my armor as my focus. So I kind of want to almost like seem like I press like a button, and this armor just becomes very form-fitting.
Okay.
But not Iron Man.
Oh,
I promise, it's not Iron Man.
don't sue me.
And then I'm gonna walk over to the fire and take some soot, and like everyone else, I'm gonna draw a mustache on my face.
All right. At this point, Anastasia walks back into the room. I see you have finished changing. As she looks at first putting ash war paint on and wearing armor that's now just tighter.
You can see his wonderful butt, his warforged butt now.
First, you look nice.
Thank you. Behold my butt.
It's nice. I don't understand how
Good.
I, climb trees and have this flat bat, and you are a robot and have peach. I don't.
Maybe his dad was like, I want to give my son a very nice peach for everybody to
Yes,
appreciate.
father was very much like, he needs the cake. I didn't know what that meant at the time, but he gave me the cake, and now I understand.
So, is it like special weapon? Do you get like any sort of proficiency in turning on the ladies?
I do believe it helps with the running and getting up and down through standing.
So twerking.
It's merely just muscular curvature.
Well, you don't have muscle.
I mean, the glutes are. Yeah, I will stop sexualizing you, sir. I'm sorry.
He is but a robot. He has no, We try not to sexualize first here.
It's hard, I know.
He's with that cake.
You are quite done.
Oh, you're here.
Hardy's just fucking cackling.
Fame notices her walk in. She just covers her mouth with the blanket that she took off the chair. Just, oh god.
Here, Mordecai yelling for help.
Yeah, you're left alone in a bathroom with a tub that looks like it might be stained with blood.
Yeah, that's not why he's yelling.
Do we hear him? Sorry.
He's yelling until he's heard. I would
my
imagine you hear the
God.
echoes of "This outfit has pants!
No one go help him.
I need help!"
His wider team is not here.
I will go assist him. Anastasia leaves, and
I sent the horny vampire lady back to my
Mordecai,
house.
you see Anastasia come in the room.
Hey, I want to do a dexterity saving throw to see if I fall or nail it. Let me see if I fail. So I fall on the ground, but I do it oh, good, it's you. I'm on the ground already, so we're good. These pants are complicated. Did you know? There's a lot of buttons. There's no tail hole. It's fine. Listen, Tatiana. Yeah, 4 strikes left on the Mordecai system.
Did you just call me?
Yeah. Certainly did.
Called you by your name.
I'm gonna get up. I want to put these pants on. I'm gonna tear a quick hole in the back from my tail. Thank you for your help, Tatiana. I've had a change of heart. You look fantastic. I'm gonna push kind of back here. Just gonna. Oh, this is a nice bathroom.
She's gonna put her hand on the door and kind of keep you from leaving.
Huh. Okay. Well, maybe I did misread the situation. Can I do a perception check on this tub?
Yes, you may.
8.
So, this is red satin curtains hang in the archways at both ends of the south wall of this dark room. Between them, in the center of the chamber, stands a large ornate iron tub with clawed feet.
Mordecai's gonna walk over to the tub and kind of drapes his fingers alongside of it, almost seductively, but also casually. So, Tatiana, what's this room for? With his eyebrows up inquisitively.
She walks over to you towards the tub. Make a wisdom saving throw for me, Sumner.
Seductive.
14.
She looks you in the eyes, and her eyes are beautiful. They're a gorgeous amber color that seems to almost glow in this dimly lit bathroom. As she approaches you, she takes the tie around your neck and tightens it up for you. Maybe a little too tight. And as she does, she says, "Never call me that name again. I am Anastasia Karlova, and you'll refer to me as such."
You're so beautiful.
Come And she leaves the room, and you are compelled to follow her.
I feel compelled to follow you.
Anastasia re-enters the room with the large fireplace, Mordecai behind. Are we all ready for dinner?
Did you help my husband?
No, he helps him. She looks over at you, Mordecai.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
I did help him. Didn't I, Mordecai?
Look at her eyes, Thistle. She's so
No,
beautiful.
I'm good. I'm not. No, you have got yourself fucked up.
Yeah, you're telling me. Look at them though. They're crazy. Like,
Looks
I'm
like I have
compelled to
two
follow
dates.
her though. So it's she's so beautiful.
Maybe she will let you live with her.
Anastasia is her name, actually. I learned that recently.
Yes, she told
Yeah.
us that at the door.
Yeah. We were talking in the tub room, right? And she grabbed me by the neck. It was really nice. Oh,
The tub room? What is the tub room?
I was like tighter, and she did it anyway. What?
My lord is waiting.
Yeah, our Lord is waiting. So Anastasia and I are gonna go. It's been swell, guys. Goodbye.
I believe we are
Anastasia.
joining you.
First, you look great.
I want to let them, like, Anastasia and Mordecai walk out of the room before I turn and look at Arden and go, he is gone forever now. We will never see him again.
Yeah, I don't think that normally he wouldn't be so brash, stupid,
Yeah,
as to flirt with another woman directly in front of you. But that was really impressive.
that he had the balls. Like, that's made me, like, respect him a little bit. Like, I had this much respect for him, which, if you can tell, is, like, literally nothing. And now it's, like this, like a smidge.
Oh, well, we should see where this goes. I'm
Yeah, let's follow that.
remarkably curious. Fane, may I put my arm out for her?
She like puts her fingers on your arm, on your hand, I guess.
Cat, she like,
Yeah, so it's just like
Yeah, basically. Okay.
gently hovering over my fingers.
Irina, who is wearing a stunningly beautiful lavender dress, looks to first and kind of, should I take your hand? Or never mind.
That is customary.
hold his hand.
Do you offer her your hand?
I do.
She takes it, and you all exit the room, heading back downstairs to the first floor. Anastasia and Rahadin lead you south.
Well, I don't have a date anymore. But will you be my date?
Why would I be your date tonight?
Because you are
This is
really
not-
cool.
Well, thank you for the compliment, I guess, but
I have respected your way of murdering people. Like, it is like really cool.
and I respect yours.
And if you tell me no,
I've
I'm
never
going to
seen a
put you in
man
the
melted
headlock.
by moonlight before.
Yeah,
It was
that
quite something.
right. Yeah, thank you. But be my date.
But
There's no but.
beyond this door is where we will be dining tonight. And he opens the door, and inside you see movie guys in there. You see 3 enormous crystal chandeliers brilliantly illuminate this magnificent chamber. Pillars of stone stand against dull white marble walls, supporting the ceiling. In the center of the room, a long, heavy table is covered with a fine white satin cloth. The table is laden with many delectable foods: roasted beast, basted in savory sauce, roots and herbs of every taste, sweet fruits and vegetables. Places are set for 12 with fine, delicate china and silver. At each place is a crystal goblet filled with an amber liquid with a delicate, tantalizing fragrance. At the center of the far west wall, between floor-to-ceiling mirrors, stands a massive organ. Its pipes blare out thunderous melody that speaks in its tone of greatness and despair. You see no one at the organ as the keys move on their own. Standing in front of a large fireplace along the south side of the wall is a finely dressed man staring into the fire.
Perhaps that's where we should take our first break.
I was just about to say that.
Perfect.
Very nice. Wow, guys, thank you so much. We will be right back. Enjoy the intermission with all the memes that are already flooding in through the Discord chat. And we'll come back and show off all the love that you guys have been so kind to give to us. So we'll be right back, guys. Take care.
All right, bye.
Bye.
I'm never doing that again. I told you.
Did you have your crucifix out?
I had it. I'm not good at these games. I just get scared.
I said, Abel, what do you know about goblins? So yes.
Okay.
I know their basic anatomy, their diet, which consists of essentially garbage and greasy and fatty meats. Their general
forget
nature and behavior. Well, that's not the medical term for it, but yes. Why?
Well, goblins. We need each other, but we don't like each other. And it's a matter of making sure you stay useful, or else you get killed. So, stay useful, Abel.
I had a friend. He was my best friend. His name was Slurms Mackenzie.
Oh, no.
When we got out, he was a man who liked to party.
Dying.
And I rolled another giant weasel.
Yes! It's always a giant weasel. There's
like,
more
this
than
one's
just giant
familiar.
weasel, we promise, but...
I just keep rolling a 6.
Let me find him. Hold on. Here
Just
he
a
is.
bag full of weasels.
That's all it is.
I hope
There he is.
You need to equip that to every map, just in case.
That doesn't look like a weasel.
Kind of like a light, like you were knocking on the door and you like hit his chest instead, which is exactly what happened. May I help you with something?
Yeah. Here with the
Hang
hard.
on, before I'm totally gonna interrupt you before you
What's
can even like before you can introduce yourself. Like first, like pops in like in front of you like this.
Introducing the devil of Waterdeep. I give you Mordecai.
And then he goes right back to standing normally right behind him.
I'm afraid I don't recall requesting the services of entertainers for tonight.
You scare the shit out of Mordecai, but he doesn't show it.
And I just thought about James is multi-classing into Artificer at some point, so he can be a raw Artificer. Thank you to Penguin Strong for that community gift. So just
Yeah, I don't even know what else I could do with that.
Nope.
I am never gonna be good at this game, and I think I hate it.
Hi, Mom. I'm
Hi,
just
Mom.
calling to let you know that your son made it. I did it. No, I'm playing a game on a stream right now, but I said that, and so I actually called you to say that. Okay, next round starting. I love you, Mom. I did it. I called my mom to tell her son made it. Yes?
All right, so I will be playing a black bear, a really small black bear named Uwu.
Oh my god.
No.
And your name is Sumner.
My name is Uwu. I'm here to find honey and get out alive. I'm gonna go in guns a blazing.
Oh boy. Oh.
I love everything about that except the name.
My specialty is climbing. I'm gonna climb in there and I'm gonna climb right out.
Christ.
All right.
Okay.
So we're
Here's
killing the
next.
cursor too.
Okay, come back, friends.
So I made a mistake.
Oh god.
And I
okay.
thought I
I'm
thought
coming.
I could kill one of the beefaloes.
No.
Instead.
No.
Instead, I'm going to die on the first day.
Jen proudly proclaims she's going to live the longest this time. Day 1 attacks large horned furry animal.
Help me!
You seem
Are we
to
gonna
have made a
help her?
mistake.
I don't know. What do you do?
To be attacked. Run in a straight line, Jen. You'll be.
How do you know this?
Well, my friend Thistle, you see, came to me on a hillside just this morning. And I was saying, hey, it's just Thistle. What's she doing here? And she approached me, right? And I was like, Thistle, what are you doing here? And she said, there's going to be a honey festival. And then she gave me bacon. And then I took my little toesies and I just walled down the hill. And I told
First
you
off-
immediately.
First
what a
important
child's story.
the most important question that I have for you, Tiny Bear. Do you have any more of the pocket bacon?
No. Anyway, so the honey festival.
No.
I'm wrong a lot.
I'm wrong
So,
a whole hell of a lot.
With that, let's Sumner, can you take us to our circle view?
But of course. Oh no. Oh no, I'm so sorry I ran the intro. Oh no, I'm so sorry, everybody. Please forgive me. Oh no.
It's just a symbol and
While our intro is playing, we're going to kind of do an impromptu Q&A. We're going to talk about our thoughts of this. I said, Abel, what do you know about goblins? So yes.
Okay.
I know their basic anatomy, their diet, which consists of essentially garbage and greasy and fatty meats. Their general
forget
nature and behavior. Well, that's not the medical term for it, but yes. Why?
Well, goblins. We need each other, but we don't like each other. And it's a matter of making sure you stay useful, or else you get killed. So, stay useful, Abel.
Is I had a friend. He was my best friend. His name was Slurms Mackenzie.
Oh no.
When we got out, he was a man who liked to party.
Ash is dying.
And I rolled another giant weasel.
Yes! It's always a giant weasel.
You're
There's
just like,
more
this
than
one's
just giant
familiar.
weasel, we promise, but
I just keep rolling a 6.
Let me find him. Hold on. Here
Just
he
a
is.
bag full of weasels.
That's all it is.
I hope
There he is.
you need to equip that to every map just in case.
That doesn't look like a weasel.
Kind of like a light, like you were knocking on the door and you like hit his chest instead, which is exactly what happened.
Oh. And we're back.
We are back.
Hello.
Greetings.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so ready for this. But before we get back into it, we had a hype train.
Yeah.
That was
we did.
crazy.
Our sub
thank-
meter is not working right now, so that we do not have one sub right now. So and to show it, I'm going to go through all the love that we got. Sorry to interrupt you, Dylan.
No, go ahead. I was about to do the same thing, so go ahead.
Cool. So, oh my goodness, I'm like going through all the hype trains stuff from earlier. So, starting off with 0077 with the sub from, we have subscriptions from 0077, True Potato Man, Monkey 1520. We have one from Red Panda Cola, and that's when the hype train began. The Nort cheered 100 bits. We have RK Line with the bits. Black Phoenix Inc. with 5 gifted subs. RK Line 1963, the gift a sub, gave out a sub. Monkey Man 1520 with 100 bits. We have Rhino with the tier 2. Red Rook gave out 5 tier 1 subs, and Cuxis gave out a sub. Envy of the North gave out a sub. And that's when we reached Hype Train level 4. True Potato Man gifted a sub, and then we had a bunch of unfollows and refollows to see all the character sheets. But I saw W come in. Let me see. And then we had Monkey Man 1520. You picked the lock, man. You've been trying that for a while and finally did it. Congrats.
You did.
I know, Jen, I was in the middle of giving you points and Jen beat me to it. You have 1,000 more points in Discord.
Too fast.
So one of the alerts, you're fastest. You're so fast.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Fast as fuck, boy. So a lot of those things, if you have been following us on social media, which you should, if you shouldn't, if you don't, a lot of those all those character sheets and item equipments from subs will eventually be automatically uploaded to our Discord server, so you can kind of keep track of like what you've won in the past and like what your character actually was. Right now, it's just for fun, just to kind of show you like what it looks like right now. They will eventually be uploaded there. But right now it's just like for fun. Like I remember I did it and I actually got Goblin Artificer. Jen was the quick, which Jen was like, oh, so you're Miz now. So you got the Air Genasi and I am the Goblin
Which is
Artificer.
So funny.
Yes.
I said in chat, I was like, all right, what comes up? I'm going to play next.
Yep.
And then it was like, your character from Tides of War. I was like,
Well, you're playing it next.
Got
After
it.
the session, the next character you're going to play is that
You're
character.
right. That's
Done. That's right. I love it.
Loopholes.
Yeah. Madam, I want to butcher this. Madam Agony. There we go. I was trying to put, almost said Mata Magoni. Madam Agony. Avery Berry resubbed, and Envy of the North gave out another sub, and Avery Berry came out with a Hobgoblin Barbarian. Not bad. Those are some weird stats for that build, but I wish you luck. And that's all we had. So.
All right. Well, does someone want to recap what happened on the first hour of play, hour and a half of play?
I think Mordecai should.
Yeah, Mordecai.
Oh, geez.
Tell us what happened this first.
Jeez. All right. So we were voluntold to come to Strahd's castle, Castle Ravenloft, for dinner. And we got out of the carriage in the pouring rain. We're invited in and offered clothing. We met up with Rahadin pretty much immediately, who brought us to this small room. And Mordecai, I probably skipped something very big you wanted me to go over.
Rahadin and somebody else greeted you at the door.
And the lady, Anastasia.
Anastasia.
Anastasia, who, if you watched the 24-hour stream we did a while ago, it was from the nurse of Strahd. Who was Anastasia played by? Was that?
It was Jen.
That was Jen. Okay, I knew it was Jen or Ash. I think it was Jen. Okay.
No, I'm Polenta.
You're Polenta.
Yes.
That's right.
It's Polenta, but it's Polenta. I call her Polenta.
Popofsky.
But so we met up with Anastasia and Rahadin, who was played by Casey, Alpha Blue official from Quest Vault, and then they brought us to this room. Anastasia separated Mordecai from the group to say, we want the man separated from everyone else as everyone else gets dressed.
There's just separate gender changing rooms so that you feel more comfortable with not changing in front of a dude, and dude feel comfortable not changing in front of a girls and a robot. I think really
Arnie's androgynous.
Yeah,
right.
What is gender's a construct.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I feel like Mordecai it was really to remove Mordecai from changing in front of constructs, because
we all know she wanted to seduce Mordecai. Okay.
Yeah, and Mordecai was all about that initially.
Because we just opened our marriage.
Yeah, well, because they were saying that Strahd had multiple wives, and Thistle's like, "What? I want to do that." And Mordecai's like, "Thank you." And that's you know how open relationships require a lot of communication. That was all of the communication that was had. So it was.
And then Mordecai called her the wrong name like 4 times.
I love you, Barry Sue.
I love you, Sarah.
I want to say. Katinka?
There's an A in there somewhere. So it's like,
looks around the room at objects.
nodding yes and no to every wrong and right syllable. This is Laurent Ducterer, based on the nods. So anyway, sorry for that horrible recap. We are now in this. We're changed into our appropriate dinnerware and brought to the room that we're Strahd
Mordecai
is.
got like mind fucked or whatever.
Yeah,
so.
I should probably go over that. So Mordecai, when he was being seduced by this
Anastasia.
I was trying to think of a way to say vampire without saying vampire.
This lady.
She was going for Mordecai's neck, and he said, "Whoa! And you got 4 more strikes, lady." Because he learned that this 3-strike system, everyone eventually strikes out, so he increased the number of strikes. Anyway, so he went back again, and he got entranced. So now he is compelled to follow her. And he is entranced by her beauty, charmed. which he made he verbalized to Thistle and everyone else. So everyone does seem to be aware that this is happening.
You guys went downstairs into the dining hall, where you were greeted with this sight.
Rahadin's my date.
Oh wow, that should not be that like that.
Look at that.
Oh.
A little window into it, you know?
Oh.
We can't see past the fog of war.
I'm shrinking it down. It's not supposed to be nearly that big. There we go.
Oh,
Okay.
hello.
I'm on top of it.
Very cool.
So, you see a well-dressed man standing staring into the fireplace. As you enter, as the door closes behind you, he turns. Welcome to my home.
Oh, Jesus. Hello.
Thank you
Good
for the
evening.
invitation.
It's lovely to see you all. I have not had the... No. I have had the pleasure of meeting you before, have I not?
Yes, you met us in, I believe, Valaki.
After, oh yeah, you did.
Yes.
We were burying.
In the cemetery.
Yes, under the most unfortunate circumstances of your late father's passing, Irina. He approaches you slowly. I hope you found the travel accommodations to your liking.
You had spooky horse, and they drove us here with weird. Why did you give us gloves?
It is only appropriate to travel in warm clothes. Thistle, did you not enjoy my horses? I take it that you enjoyed speaking with them.
You know, the one day I didn't do that because, you know, I just didn't think about it.
That is entirely your choice. But please.
They would have wonderful things to say.
But please. Dinner is prepared and ready. If you will take seats, and you see that each table has a little card with your names on it.
Oh.
And I will move everyone to their proper seating spots.
I want to sit in Mordecai's seat.
Hey, that's they spelled my name right and everything. Don't ruin the Strimmies, baby.
No, you sit in my seat.
All right. Can we switch cards at least?
No.
Oh, okay.
Here.
As long as I sit next to
Thistle is
Anastasia.
sitting next. Thistle is
you know I cannot read.
Mordecai's seat. So then Arnie's here.
This could stop me if I knew how to read.
This can't stop me because I don't know how to read. Down there.
No
And then-
trespassing. Or do. I'm a sign, not a cop. So.
Aim's there.
Oh, Anastasia's not here.
Anastasia.
Is she supposed to
actually
be?
does. Anastasia does enter the room, as does Rahadin. Rahadin takes the seat right across from Strahd.
Okay.
As well as 3 others. One is a tall woman, dark-skinned with a gold kind of tiara on her head. She takes a seat next to Irina.
Is it not customary for the dates of the other date to sit across or next to?
This is not a date. This is a meal, and each seat, as is tradition in Barovia, holds a certain prestige to it.
What does my seat
is very important.
You're sitting by Strahd. You're obviously his best friend.
I'm not sitting by Strahd. You are sitting by Strahd.
No shit.
Strasia.
You want to play footsie, Strahd.
Olinta. And then Escher. I'm going to shrink everyone down a little bit just so that we all can sit at the table together. Boom. Mordecai, are you taking Thistle's seat?
Because I have to, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, fine. Rod and Strahd are
Amy's just been like sitting in her seat waiting for this argument to be over.
Oh, all right. Mordecai's not arguing. Yeah,
And she's just staring at the table like, this is my family.
Yep. These are the people I've chosen to die next to, huh?
Why is this being so difficult? I'm so sorry, guys.
No, you're fine.
You're good.
Can I help you?
It's not fine. Don't forgive me.
Okay. Get fucked, Dylan.
No, but really forgive me, please. Please and thank you. So, if Mordecai is taking Thistle's seat, no, first don't get bigger again. This is the worst.
I'm dying.
This map is so huge that like to see things properly, I have to shrink you guys down super smaller than Roll20 like wants you to
We're
be.
itty bitty.
We're babies.
So you're like the Muppet Babies, but tokens.
I'm sitting in my seat. Everyone else is off center. It's great.
It's great.
I'm perfect. I'm fame.
I'm perfect.
Look, it's my tiara.
Well,
my eyes are as black as the soul.
I did my Kanye best. Anyway,
I gotta say,
sitting around the table, you are greeted with each of you has a meal brought in on top of what's already presented at the table. Each of you has brought in a plate carried by no one you can see. Mordecai, actually Thistle, put in front of you is a chicken paprikash. It's a bright, flamboyantly done chicken. Fame, put in front of you is a plate full of pierogies, each with a different filling. Arnie, put in front of you is roast beef and potato dish. In front of Mordecai, you have blood sausage placed in front of you.
I get the chicken.
Mordecai is staring at the chicken paprikash in front of Thistle.
Do you want to trade?
Out of
First
pride,
place
he
in front
says
of
no.
you is an empty plate, but the polite gesture of "you are welcome." And I know you don't eat, but actually, no, Strahd. First, I know you do not consume food the way your companions do, but I want you to feel welcome in my home. Is there anything I could provide for you in place of sustenance?
I will take a rain check on that, and I will let you know when I have something in mind.
Very well. He gestures to, you don't see anything. You have mixed they have changed seats. The Thistle and Mordecai have swapped seats. The plates with your food levitate into the air and swap places. Well, now you have blood sausage.
Oh, hell yeah.
Please, help yourselves to the food on the table. You are welcome in my home, and I wish you to feel this way.
I'm gonna sniff it.
Give me a perception check.
Cool. That is an 11.
Smells like blood sausage. Never smelled it
Perfect.
before, so you just assume that this is what it smells like.
I'm gonna lick it. I'm gonna literally pick up the plate and be like,
Some of the like grease and juices from the blood sausage are on the plate, and it tastes pretty good.
okay, this is not poisoned.
No, please, I would not do such a thing to guests in my home.
Joke's on you. I cannot be poisoned, so. You want to play footsie, Strahd? Yours.
So, how have you enjoyed my land of Barovia so far?
It is very dark and dim and depressing.
It is.
Going to say that, but nicer, but it's already been said, so.
It's there. It's out there now.
Auntie, why are you next to the table? Why aren't you sitting?
I'm.
Because
I
roll
think-
20 doesn't let you be that way.
For clarification, am I sitting between Fame and Mordecai or Fame and
Arrangement
First?
goes starting with Strahd and going along the south side of the seating arrangement. It goes Strahd, and then right to his right is Irina, followed by Ludmilla, Anastasia, Valenta, Escher, and then across from Strahd is Rahadin.
Right.
To Rahadin's right is First.
Okay.
And then, well, now Mordecai, but Thistle's name was there. Then Arnie, Fame, and Thistle is sitting next to Strahd to his left, but it was originally Mordecai's name there.
Okay.
So,
Great.
I see we'll have to try harder to show you the beauty of this land.
Why do you think it
Harder.
is beautiful? This is because you are above it? So you get the bird's eye view of beauty, or?
I fell in love with this valley the first time I came here many years ago as a young man.
What made you fall in love with it?
The beauty of the land itself.
Well,
The mountains-
why would you not keep together something that is beautiful and the best and not let it get sad and depressing and gray?
Sad and depressing and gray to you. I believe its beauty has been improved.
You could say that beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Very true, Thistle. And
Thank you.
There are not beholders here, are there? Fame like panics.
So, might I ask what brings you to my home? Barovia. I know what brings you to my castle.
I was gonna say you made us come.
Literally voluntold. Yeah.
I got stuck here on accident. I don't know about anyone else.
I look directly at Thistle as she's eating goddamn food, and she's like, "Why are we here?"
I'm not eating it with utensils. I'm eating it with my fingers like a horrible woods person. Well, you want me to answer that, huh? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
Jesus.
I do.
Your
Yes.
eyes are so scary when you get serious. Jesus. So we live in Waterdeep, and we own a bar called the Butthole Whale, and we became very famous people and whatnot, and we fought the dragon.
Kill the
We
dragon.
The whole no, we did not
5
kill
dragons.
any.
5.
Shut up!
Give me a deception check, Mordecai.
Yes. 26.
All right. As you say, you killed the dragon. You killed 5 dragons. Strahd looks at you and looks back to Thistle.
I like match eyes with Mordecai while he looks back at Thistle. I'm just like,
Thistle just looks really uncomfortable. Oh, you killed like 5 dragons. It was cool. 6
Don't remember that I
dragons.
befriended a dragon.
Shut up. And we became a big deal. And we all came here because of me, because I'm that person. And I was like, I need to find something, and these crazy people have my stuff. And that's why we're here, and I'm not telling you what it is.
Interesting. He takes a deep breath Yes. I thought I
33
smelled the blood of... Well,
Say it.
a more
Say what?
wild group of people from Barovia. You smelled very familiar, yet I'd have never seen you before.
Oh, my family is from here.
Yes, I know.
Oh, that's of course you know. You know everything about this horrible land. Why did I sit here?
So, Arnie, tell me, what purpose do you have here? I mean, after you get your revenge, then what? What are your plans?
I want to go home.
Mood.
I thought you said you would have come here.
That was a lie.
Oh. So you lied to me on our first date, I see, okay?
No, I'm sorry.
Hand away immediately.
Is drama happening in this relationship already?
To be clear here, I lied to that asshole, and I just pointed Rahadin at the end of the table because I didn't trust him immediately, and everyone else seemed to trust him quite explicitly, which was a concern for me at best.
He was dressed really nice.
He was dressed he's a very attractive man, but just
so hot.
He literally just showed up in our time of need.
Oh no, he reminds me
You are
of
an
guard.
attractive man. I thank you for the compliment, Lord Strahd.
Oh, this is going up places.
If there is trouble in paradise, Fame, have you been discovered yet? Do they know of your sins?
Sins?
We are all sinners at this table. You got to get the real descriptive.
Mordecai looks at Fame and squints.
Sure, we have all done terrible things in our lives, but how many of us can claim that they have wronged someone so close to them?
My eyes shift back and forth from first, and I look at the table. And
What does that mean?
I'm unsure.
If you do not know, it is not my place to reveal such information.
Oh, is this why we're here? Are you just going to just tell everybody secrets just out loud so we can just all turn on each other and kill each other?
I'm making polite conversation.
This is not polite conversation. You're dredging up people's past.
Well, to be fair,
Yeah.
the drama was brought up by you, not me.
Do not put this on me. I'm innocent.
Sausage is pretty good.
Yeah, no, you're eating the chicken.
Oh my god, you changed it so fast.
Mordecai, I would like to know. I can have a sixth sense for these things, but you have been touched by something.
Oh, yes.
What kind of magic has left its mark on your soul?
Well, her name is Thistle, and she's right in front of you, and you don't have to talk it to her like she's not in the room.
You are quite amusing, Mordecai.
Oh. How did you...
Yeah, Mordecai, what has touched your soul? And I just look at the table.
I lean over to Thistle really quickly. It was nothing, right? We didn't touch it. Not for lack of trying, but we didn't try. Strahd, how do you know about that? Sixth sense, my ass. Pardon my elven.
If you don't want to call it sixth sense, perhaps you could say I recognize a kindred soul.
Kindred soul, huh? Yeah. Yeah, when I was a young tiefling, I made a deal with the devil. What of it? What would you know about the devil?
I would just want to know more about the guests in my home and on my land.
Yeah? Well, yeah, I made a deal. I wrote on paper that I had no business dealing with. And the bastard had me leashed up for longer than I wished to disclose. And it wasn't until I found the life and love of my life that I realized I didn't need that kind of support. I could do it on my own.
As you say this, he looks to his right, to Irina. Yes, love can break the most terrible of curses.
When consensual, sure.
He lingers his gaze on Irina for a moment, who shrinks as he looks at her. Yes, of course. Consent is very important.
Well,
So Strahd.
Yes, Arno.
You say you run this place with an iron fist. What's the point of keeping everyone trapped here like you do? It's just for your own amusement? You lonely? I mean, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 brides and are shooting for a 5th one. Brides and groom? Sorry. Yeah, sure.
you look great, Rahadin.
Oh, do not pay Escher any mind.
I'm bitter because I was Isher in the one shot. So, I'll correct myself then. 3 brides, and you're shooting for a 4th?
Fame's like, bride?
But asking why
It's on lipstick.
why I do what I do with the land that I rule.
Yes.
Why do you do what you do with that magnificent coat you have, or your sword? It is yours to do with as you please, is it not?
Cool.
But see, my coat and my sword aren't human beings with lives and souls and thoughts and feelings. What you've got going on here and out there is control over human beings and other creatures with like hearts, souls, minds, thoughts. So I think that the comparison is a little bit nil there.
The spider does not concern himself with the opinions of flies.
Yeah, but the
Oh, you think you're a spy? Oh, you're serious?
Are we laughing?
No, laughing would be rude. He was very
yeah.
serious.
That was there's spiders here?
Concerned about the spiders.
I do know of a very good pest control.
Is it me? It's tell them to leave.
That is true.
Strahd turns his attention to Irina.
Damn it.
As his conversation with you guys comes to an end, you see that Escher gets up from the table. My lord, it appears we have run out of wine. Would you permit me the honor to go fetch us a fresh bottle? Yes, Escher, that will be fine. Escher gets up from the table. Mordecai, would you join me in getting a fresh bottle of wine?
No, I think that's okay. He's eating. I am not. I will assist.
All right. First, was it?
Correct.
Escher heads to the doors and leads you out. And across the hallway, the set of stairs, he leads you and him head down the stairs. And I will to that map. Which one's the right one? Is it this one? There's literally like 8 maps for Ravenloft. It's a lot. It has to be. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, so as you head down the stairs, and I'll you guys over to this map now that I've found it. Can you see?
Yes.
Okay. I hope you found my lord's home to your liking.
It is a very well decorated home.
To the right, as he he grew huge again. Fine, it's fine. Everything's fine.
So large.
Oh well, so have you first.
Oh, thank you.
I'm glad we
What
can
is
hear
this
this in the other
innuendo
room.
for?
I know, exactly. It's like,
You've got so large.
For a brief second, I was like, oh man, I can't see anything. And then I realized it's because I'm not in this room.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no,
it's
no,
okay.
it's
No,
okay.
it's totally fine. I was just like, oh no, roll 20 broke. And then I was like, oh no, just kidding.
So
I'm not there.
You head down this hallway towards what you see in the distance is a wine cellar. As you enter in with Escher, Please take one of the bottles of wine from the south side of the room. Arched frames of stone and wood form a high ceiling over this wine cellar. Great casks line the walls in this room with the exception of one corner. To the north, you see a man hanging by his feet from the ceiling. The man is alive. Beneath this man is a stone basin stained with dry blood. Along the walls near this site, the bottles of wine seem to be unlabeled.
Who is that man?
Oh, he is one who serves at Strahd's pleasure.
I see. Do you mind if I speak with him momentarily?
If you can speak to him.
Sure, I'm gonna.
I'll walk over and see if he's even conscious.
No.
Is he dead?
No.
Okay.
Sleeping.
I will remind you first that what the owner of this castle is. And do only take the bottles that are labeled. He grabs one of the unlabeled bottles.
I guess first gives him kind of a work over to see like there's like defensive wounds, if it seems like he was brought here against his will.
Give me a medicine check.
Okay. Medicine. It's a 9.
It's hard to tell. I mean, there's just lacerations all over the body and the blood is running down.
Is it all through like the lacerations? Are they on like where I would know people bleed the most from?
Arteries.
You definitely see some near, what you understand from human anatomy, at least, to be major traffic areas for blood. But being a Warforged, you're not and one made for defense of.
That's true.
Law rather than medicine. You're not too familiar, but you're like, I remember when Mordecai got slashed by Arnie in that spot. He did bleed a lot.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Cool. All right, so I'm gonna walk over and grab one of the labeled wines and meet back with Usher.
All right, shall we return to the meal?
Yes.
First, I feel like you and I are similar in at least one way. Strahd seems to have lost interest in both of us.
Oh.
It's hard for him to hold interest in something that doesn't bleed. And I myself, well, it doesn't matter. We're both seated at the wrong end of the table, let's say that.
I understood by how he mentioned the status in the seating chart.
But Lord Strahd is very, very strict with his rules and traditions.
I am very familiar with that myself.
And with that first and Escher return, Escher hands the bottle that he brought back. Oh, Escher, you grew large again.
Oh no.
This map is too large. Hands the bottle to what looks to be just empty air, but it begins to float and fill the glasses of Strahd, the dark-skinned woman with the gold draperies, Anastasia, who you've been formally introduced to, a woman with dark hair wearing a mask of looks like a skull, and finally Escher himself. And Escher, please, one of the servants will handle the wine.
This meeting is being recorded. The recording has stopped.
Strahd, what is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry.
How are you even doing this?
That was an accident. I'm so sorry.
When you have lived for as long as I have,
Proceed.
the boredoms of eternity let you indulge in some very unique magics.
That's cool.
I'm sorry, who am I handing this wine to?
One of the servants, he gestures directly to you.
Imagine those
a little above you, like as you're sitting, like a little like above where you're sitting, but maybe behind you.
I guess I hold the wine out until I feel something.
You feel a force grab the wine bottle and go to take it from your hands.
The force.
The wine, that wine bottle fills the cups of Rahadin, Thistle, Arnie, Mordecai, and Irina. This whole time, Irina is Strahd to the left, Ludmilla to the right, and here she is, stuck in the middle with terror. Has not said a word this whole meal.
Mambo number 5, Dylan.
Look.
How you name this?
Look, I didn't name them. That's their names.
I know.
Their family named them. So, Strahd again tries to make conversation with Irina, but she doesn't. She responds, but with very short answers, yeses, nos. You know, how long have you lived? You know, with your father? You know, 20 years. How are you handling his death? Not well. You know, very short, turt answers. She's not comfortable.
Mordecai's going to try and break that conversation up a bit. Say, Strahd, this dinner is lovely. Your home is large. Say, as nice as this all is, and your hospitality is up to Barovian standards, I have to ask why? Why us, at very least? This is all very nice, but you have to understand our concern for leaving in the same numbers as we came here with.
I have assured you, while you are in my house, you will be safe. You will enjoy all the protections of guest rights.
Does that
Not
start
I,
at the
nor
property
anyone
line?
in my household will do you harm while you are here.
Including Irina.
She is a guest too, is she not?
Well, that's why I was asking.
Could we have a tour?
He looks over to Irina. No harm will come to Irina while she is here. Give me a perception check.
Wink, wink, no.
I like nudged Arnie. I'm like, can we have a tour? Want to go on a tour?
Killing me right
I
now.
want a
12.
tour.
You want to go on a tour at this?
You see, he's not subtle about it. You see, as he says that, she will not come to harm while she's here. He starts looking at Irina, but as he goes through that sentence, his gaze shifts to down the line of along the south side, along the table to his brides and Escher, and the look in his eyes changes to a very threatening glance as he looks down the table.
Do you consider yourself a man of your word or a man at all? Honest question.
I have long given up my humanity, but manners are important. It's what separates the spiders from the flies.
As they're talking, Thistle just has the straw in her wine glass, and she's just like,
I pose a hypothetical. What about when we leave your home and are no longer considered your guests?
First, you are very clever. I can only promise you guest rights as long as you are in my home.
Look, I thought you're not leaving.
Well, you will only be welcome in my home for a brief time. You cannot. Squatters' rights in the Lord's castle is not not looked upon kindly.
No, I'm sorry. Have you met me? Because I'm not leaving.
Technically,
You
he did
invited
meet you
us.
before.
Then what do your guest quarters look like?
Good question.
Would you care for a tour of my castle?
Yes, yes,
Yes,
that'd be
yes,
great.
we would love a tour.
We were like on the other end of the table. Like,
Get a tour? We get a tour?
Let's see Gizzle. I have never seen a
Strahd.
castle. I don't mean to come off as.
Yeah, is it as dusty as the rest of the place that I have seen so far?
Yes. I'll answer that question for you now.
I am not sure if you are familiar with architecture and housing, but
No.
my castle is somewhere in the neighborhood of 50,000 square feet. Have you ever tried to keep 50,000 square feet spick
Okay,
and
is that-
span?
Is that like 50,000 feet? Like actual human feet could fit
No.
here?
50,000 square 12 inches.
About this big.
Over
sweetie. About this big.
50,000 square.
Like this
Oh,
much,
so
this
like an
much.
arm.
Yeah, about a small arm, like a baby
50,000
arm.
arms.
Yeah.
Yes, 50,000 arms.
What do you pay the invisible staff to do then?
Oh, they keep my home.
Do you have
Some things are a bit more
invisible?
important than others, though.
I see.
For example, this room is well kept, is it not? It is where I see guests in my home.
That's true.
The rest of the, if you're going to lead your guests through a room, maybe dust it first. Like if you're just only going to show them like the walkway and then like this room, maybe make sure all of them are clean. I don't know. I'm just a forest person, but I just think that it would be more inviting and less sad.
Thistle, are you insulting my home?
What would be
No.
the correct answer to that question?
She's an objective lady.
Because surely you would not come to the lord of a land's home when he has invited you, fed you with wondrous food, and insult the man.
I don't know. Maybe you wouldn't have crashed the funeral or whatever you did that one time. I don't know anything. Yeah, your house is great.
I went to pay my respects to a man who has helped keep the people of my land in order.
This has been very good.
How about that tour? Your house is great. Show it to me.
Yes. He gestures to his brides. If you will please show our guests a tour of the castle.
That would never insult you to your front, maybe to the back. Bye.
I know you wouldn't, Thistle. I know you wouldn't. And with that, the three brides, Escher, can't really call Escher a bride because he's a he.
Brother, husband.
He's a concubine, I think is his actual title.
Yeah.
The three brides stand up and head out the doors. Do you get up? What are you guys going to sit
Yeah, I
there
follow him with my
no.
sippy cup of wine.
with your sippy cup of wine?
I'm gonna put my hand out for fame.
I take it, but I put my whole hand on your hand.
Irina, would you join me?
You have gained her trust.
I was hoping that Irina would join me in the ballroom where the entertainment for the evening will be had.
No. Irina will absolutely not be left unattended. We are her escort for the evening. I'm sorry if you'd misunderstood that. But she will either come with us or we will come with her.
Correct.
Forgive my rudeness. I
Very
was a little
presumptuous.
eager, you might say.
Well, given that you've bitten her twice without her consent, it's really, really hard for me to trust you alone with her. So I'm going to... Fame, would you like to come with me or would you like to go on the tour?
Well, I'm going to do our job.
Very good. And I kiss the back of your hand, and then I'm going to walk towards
Would you like a napkin?
Irina, I think I would like a tour of your lovely home, Lord Strahd. That is fair. I will meet you at your tour's end then. And Irina steps out and hurriedly walks to Arnie's side.
Listen, Strahd, if you want some company, I'll hang out with you. I play organ. I'll teach you a duet. How's that? Or you can teach me. I like playing the foot pedals.
Take the tour.
Strahd, it's your home. You decide.
But you are my guest, Mordecai.
I kind of want to hang out with Strahd, to be honest with you, but I'm kind of a.
You're more than welcome.
You can go.
I will be arranging the evening's entertainment.
Mordecai, I hope you are not trying to become a
concubine.
No. Well, we'll talk later. Listen, I'm just trying to get some points here. All right, I'll see y'all later. Wish me well.
If you come back dead, we're divorcing.
Is that a hard? We'll have to talk about that later. All right, see you guys. Love you. Bye.
Uh-huh.
First time he has said he has loved us, other than Tissel.
I know.
He's scared.
He is terrified.
You sensed terror. You sensed absolute terror.
So standing at the first where you and Escher went down to get the wine is a short woman with black hair and a bone mask on her face.
Belinda.
She stares at you, not saying anything, and actually, yeah. Here's the picture of Escher and the brides.
I'm a girl.
So she gestures down the stairs.
So is this a guided tour or a silent tour?
I will give commentary as necessary.
Ah, okay. There was no introduction. I was just wanting to be sure.
She was looking at the group in general, but as you say that, there was no introduction, her eyes snapped to looking at you. You may call me Valinda.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Valinda.
And she leads you down the stairs.
And we follow.
Yes, I need to move to that map. And set everyone up on this map with their tokens. So, you head down the stairs, Valenta leading the way, coming to the basement, where first this is, you've been in this hallway, and she leads you to the path that led to the wine cellar. But instead of taking a right, she takes a left to a large pair of double doors.
So as we pass, I will say aloud,
Valento, what is the purpose of the strung-up man here in the wine cellar?
What?
She turns around to look at you. Give me an insight check.
Okie-dokie. Insight.
17.
She looks confused. Behind that mask, you see her brows furrow a little. He is fooled. And then she pushes the doors open and steps inside to this room.
In the basement or the cellar?
Yes, but she steps into not the wine cellar. She steps into the opposite directional room.
Oh, the double doors to the left. Okay.
Yes. Instead of going to the right, doubles for the left. As you enter this room, you see dark stains cover the floor of this area. Large oak tables, scarred and beaten, lay scattered like toys around the room. Their wood crushed and splintered. Replacing them are furnishings made entirely of human bones. The walls and the 20-foot high vaulted ceiling are a sickly yellow color, not because they are faded or time-worn plaster, but because they are adorned with the bones and skulls arranged in a morbidly decorative fashion, giving the room a cathedral-like quality. 4 enormous mounds of bones occupy the corners of this ossuary, and garlands of skulls extend from these mounds to the chandelier of bones that hangs from the ceiling above a long table constructed of bone in the center of the room. 10 chairs, also made of bone and festooned with decorative skulls, surround the table, resting atop which is an ornate, bowl-shaped vessel made of yet more bone. The door to the north and south are sheathed in bone, but the steel-banded double doors in the center of the east wall are not. Above these doors is mounted the skull of a dragon. My lord graciously allows me to use the bones of those who try to overthrow him to decorate this room. Over the years, I have made it a splendid room. The dragon skull especially displays my lord's power. Not even the force of paladins led by a dragon could topple my love.
Yes, this is a lovely room of death.
That's my favorite room.
Do you think that Mordecai discussing that we slayed a dragon was possibly intimidating?
Maybe. I mean, I wear dragon head on my head.
How many years were these collected?
Many of these were collected before I became my love's bride.
And you saw this room before briding? And still said that's good?
I knew of my lord's tendencies before I became his bride, yes.
What a decision that was.
You were like, yes, I want to be with this man forever and be shared amongst the other women. But at least I get this cool bone room. I mean,
Perhaps we do not know the full story. There may be more to it than just accepting evil.
This is a neat trophy room.
Just a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, people die. I'm sure these were not ethically sourced.
No, I don't.
Give me a perception check.
What, me?
Yes.
Boy. 14.
The dragon skull above the doors looks like a very large version of your helmet.
Oh boy. What did you say your name was?
Volinda.
Look, we have a lot in common. I wear skull on head, you wear skull on face. Both very angry people, it seems. What do you know about that skull up there, the dragon?
That dragon led a force of paladins to attempt to overthrow my lord, but it was too much even for an adult silver dragon to contend with.
Okay.
She folds her hands in front of her and begins to walk towards the north door.
I'm just gonna lean over to Fame and just say, if an adult silver dragon and a horde of paladins couldn't kill him, we're so fucking dead when he decides that he wants us to be.
Thistle just slowly leans into Arnie, shoulder to shoulder, and goes, the dragon skull looks like my little one.
Oh.
Yeah.
You okay?
No.
Do you want to steal it?
It's kind of too big for one person to carry out, it would be very...
So how much would you sell that for?
Oh, she's already gone. She's walked through the doors to the north.
Oh, shit.
Voice trails off as she sees
Yeah, you're like, so how much would
leaving.
you sell that for? And you look over your shoulder and the door is closing behind her.
Like a hundo.
Does anybody have a bag of holding?
No.
No.
Shove it in there.
Yeah. Oh, my date has left me. All right, let's go. Let's catch up.
Can I steal a skull?
I'll leave you to it.
There are many bones in this room. There are many skulls you could take if you wanted to.
I just want to take one.
Where did my date go?
That won't fit my
I walked out the double doors and I'm just standing in the hallway.
Oh, she walked through the north doors.
Got it.
So Thistle, you said you take a skull?
Yeah. Just walk out.
All right, so
Bad
Valenta
choice.
leads you to a set of stairs through some very worn, looks like servants' quarters, to a set of stairs.
How
that
does
lead-
claw marks on the floor?
Valenta does not pay any mind to your question.
Got it.
So she leads you up these stairs.
Yes.
We're holding hands.
Amongst the stairs. There. This is the set of stairs.
Pistol's kind of like lollygagging in the back of this tour group, you know, like that person in a tour group.
He's just like,
They're like, oh wow.
She then silently, at this large circular floor with beautiful marbling on it, she silently walks across to the north to another set of stairs and again heads up.
So were there any labels for the rooms that we've just walked through?
Apparently they're not important. Oh my god, Arnie!
Valenta does not say if they have any names. She remains silent about that.
Okay.
This one wants to walk up to first and be like, this is a very shitty tour.
Yes,
I mean, like, it's cool, but like our tour guide just not very charismatic, you know? Like
As
you need to be
you
like-
as you say that, maybe 10 steps up this flight of stairs, you meet Ludmilla.
Oh look, another person.
Volenta, dear, have you been a good tour guide for our guests? Volenta doesn't say anything. Give me an insight check, everyone.
Okay.
They're gonna fucking kill us.
$13.
27.
18.
Arnie?
Oh,
14. Sorry, I was doing math.
Oh no, you're good.
I thought you were saying one.
No.
Fame, you get the sense that Volenta does not like Ludmilla. She's behind her mask. She's kind of staring daggers at her silently. Ludmilla then says, "I apologize for my sister wife's tart nature. She is not much one for words. Please allow me to continue the tour."
Excellent.
Do you have the charisma to tell us about everything, or is it just going to be like a silent walking tour? Like what?
Volenta heads back downstairs.
Bye.
Forgive her. She is not a person of many words.
Why don't you
However,
like her?
I have no qualms with Volenta.
Why doesn't she like you?
I have been in my lord's favor for many years, and I have found a way to not. I've found the ways to keep myself useful and not fall out of favor with him. Volenta
I'll put my hand down.
She believes with all her heart that our Lord loves her. Despite, she looks over at Irina, recent developments. Follow me if you will.
I have a question. My hand is raised. This is how this works.
Oh, yes. What is your question?
Yeah, this will, you know me. There's the bone room down there that was totally rad. I have a question. She didn't answer me. No, you get to answer
What
me.
is your question?
What the hell's up with the dragon skull? And how much is it?
Many years ago, Argenvost, a silver dragon in the area, led a group from a keep to the west. Tried to destroy my love. But none of them left the castle alive. My lord kept the skull as a trophy. A warning to any who might try to oppose him, perhaps.
How is that the warning if it's inside the trophy room, though? Like, that makes no sense.
I was wondering the same thing. Does he give everyone the tour to really show his power, or like even when they're coming to attack? Like,
not always. No.
Like, welcome to my trophy room. I killed a dragon. Well, we killed like 6. So, like,
my lord has not displayed it in many years. He welcomes a challenge.
But
classic god complex.
This conversation is going on as you guys are heading up the stairs. Yeah. She leads you actually back to the room where you guys got changed. The stairs lead up this tower. Forgive that you guys are kind of off the map a little bit, or off the walkway, but I'm moving you as a unit. And you come to this familiar hallway. She leads you into the study.
Oh, look, my armor.
My lord places a high value on knowledge. Studied many subjects in the many centuries of his life. Sitting in this room,
you would say he is learned?
My lord is quite learned. Knowledge is one of the few pleasures he can seek out in life. Well, unlife.
Yeah, that must suck to be dead and like awful all the time, right?
It has its benefits.
Yeah, like living forever and seeing everyone you love die around you. That sounds great.
Multiple times, though.
Yeah, over.
This will give me an insight check.
Do we need to move maps?
Oh my god, yes. I've totally didn't move you guys on the map. I just moved the tokens and everything else, but not you guys. I apologize.
That's a 3.
She doesn't say anything when you talk of watching all your loved ones dying. Lying on one of the couches is Anastasia. Ludmilla. Took you long enough to get here.
Oh, are we having a handoff now?
Ludmilla says, Anastasia, I am giving them a tour now. I will take them to my domain. Please go help our other guests and our lord set up for the evening's entertainments. Ludmilla says, it was trusted to us to give a tour. Yes, exactly. Trusted to us, not you. And Lord Strahd would certainly appreciate your help. You're so good at organizing things for him. This'll what?
She's just sipping her wine and just watching this exchange. Like,
Ludmilla and Anastasia stare at each other silently for a moment before Ludmilla leaves the room. Now that she is gone, would you care to follow me for the rest of the tour?
Do you often treat each other like that?
Call it playful banter. Ludmilla is very strict with her mannerisms, and it is very fun to poke at her.
Do you know how to? You should just do like the wolves do and just pin her on the ground and just bite her throat and tell her you're in charge.
Oh, that's so boorish.
And that gets the point across.
Well, shall we continue with the tour?
Why are you people letting me talk?
You're doing great.
I attempted to hold your hand down. I am not. No, I'm done.
Sorry, I missed it. Please hold my hand.
As you go to leave the room, Irina is staring at the painting above the fireplace once more.
Irina, are you okay?
Yes, I'll be right there. As you call out to her, she seems to snap back to herself and hurries back to your side, Arnie. And
don't get lost.
You like that lady?
Anastasia leads you into another what looks like dining hall, but this one is far less well kept up.
Man.
She then leads you through a set of doors and down another set of spiral staircases. Where this map is huge. I apologize for
you're fine.
For the long. You come down and arrive at the same set of staircase that took you to the cellar at first. Anastasia then leads you to the main hall where she first greeted you. But this time she leads you to the set of double doors directly across from the entrance. Passing through a room lined with suits of armor.
Change map again.
What?
Change the map again.
Oh, thank you. I was like, I feel like he's saying something that I need to know as a DM. A hallway lined with suits of armor leads to a set of double doors. Upon entry, you see that it is a chapel, but dim colored light filters through tall, broken, and boarded up windows of stained glass, illuminating the ancient chapel of Ravenloft. A few bats flutter near the top of the 90-foot high domed ceiling. A balcony runs the length of the west wall, 50 feet above the floor, and in the center of the balcony, two dark shapes are slumped in tall chairs. Benches coated with centuries of dust lie about the floor in a jumbled disarray, and beyond the debris, lit by a piercing shaft of light, an altar stands upon a stone platform. The sides of the altar are covered with bas reliefs of angelic figures entwined with grapevines. The light from above falls directly on a silver statuette, and a cloaked figure is draped over the altar, and a black mace lies on the floor near its feet. This is the chapel where I've had my wedding with my lord, and recently Volenta has had her wedding, and my lord hopes to have another one soon, she says, and as she looks to Irina.
Yeah, no.
Probably not happening.
Is that the last guy who tried to get married here?
No, this is a man who tried to steal from my lord.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We wouldn't steal. What is up with that mace? So it's an interesting mace that he's got going on over there. I don't think I've ever seen craftsmanship like that.
It is beautiful, right?
It is very pretty.
Do you want to
I am not one for the martial practices. That would be more Ludmilla's department, perhaps. She is much more studied than I am. I am the host. The diplomat of the group, you might say. Now, if you will follow me, and she walks up to the north, to a little alcove. Irina grabs Arnie's arm nervously.
All right. So I'm going to have my arm out like this for Irina, and then I would like to have my arm out like this for Fame.
Irina is sticking very closely to you.
Don't worry, we'll be all right.
Are you all right, Irina?
So, she leads you up this set of stairs to...
I guess she's not all right.
So what did that man steal?
There is that icon on the altar is a statuette. It's something that no one in this castle can lay hands on. The man attempted to do it himself and was able to touch it. As he tried to steal from my lord, he was struck down.
Oh. It's good to know. I want to give first a look.
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
Anastasia heads out. This is the balcony you saw before. Sitting in these chairs are two dried husks of a body.
What's this?
I can't actually see.
Oh, you have dark. You don't have dark vision, do you?
Is it dark?
It shouldn't be.
I just assumed.
But that might fix it for you.
I also cannot see.
Because I can see and I have dark vision, so that's kind of what I assumed.
I will fix that for you. Dang, I'll roll 20. Fame, can you see?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So, Anastasia heads to these double doors across from the overseeing balcony. And as she opens them and steps inside, you see Ludmilla again in this hallway.
Jesus. What is up with these husk people?
Anastasia doesn't respond to your question. Ludmilla, I am in the middle of a tour, if you do not mind. Ludmilla smiles at Anastasia very confidently. Our Lord's preparations for the evening's entertainment are ready. And with that, we're going to go to Mordecai hanging out with Strahd. So, after the tour begins, Strahd turns to you, Mordecai. You wish to help me prepare for this evening's entertainment?
Yeah. He goes from this kind of like silly persona to closing the door. He turns around and looks at Strahd. You're not much of a dancer, are you, Strahd?
I have studied many dances in my life.
Yeah, but you don't do it, do you?
Oh, I do the dance. I assure you this.
Huh. Mordecai's going to pace forward a little bit more of a serious fashion, puts his hands in his coat pockets. One of the first things I notice about you is you're not a dancer. You're a musician, right? It's your organ? Pointing to the organ.
I play the organ, yes.
Right.
But a true nobleman knows how to perform many arts.
Right. So musicians like to play the notes, lay out the strings, and do what they need to do, and people follow, right? You lead the dance. You don't do the dancing yourself. Let me tell you a secret, Strahd. I'm not much of a people person, believe it or not. Crowds make me nervous. Groups, I'm not great in them. But I can play myself a tune. That's a secret. And I just told you that. How'd you hear about the devil? How'd you hear about my deal?
I heard about your deal from you. I simply recognized the mark of a darker power on you. Tell me, Mordecai, have you ever thought of ruling a land of your own?
Thought about it. It's a nightly dream.
Well then, that dream might come true as he leads you up a set of stairs. And as you come up to the next flight of stairs, this room is... Oh, Jesus. Don't place them. Apologize. The room seems to be the most alive of any room you've seen thus far. Warm lights line the east and west halls from sconces. Large chandeliers hang from the ceiling lit with hundreds of candles. The floor is polished marble that reflects the warm glow of the fire illuminating the room. On the south side of the room, an orchestra of instruments is playing beautiful melodies despite having no musicians playing them. Led by a man in a coat with long tails, his long hair done up and swept to the back, he conducts the instruments with only his conductor's wand, wearing rounded glasses and a big smile. The entire eastern wall is made into a single mirror. Looking into this mirror, you see only yourself and one other in the reflection. The Dusk Elf Rahadin, two others, yes. The Dusk Elf Rahadin and a human woman in a gray dress. Let me go grab her token real quick.
And change the map as well.
I'm so sorry, I failed.
You're good.
Keep forgetting that.
It's okay.
We know you got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, You are in a large, what looks like ballroom. You see Escher in this room as well, actually, but he is not reflecting in the mirror.
Huh.
At the far southern end of the hall, a large wooden throne stands atop a marble dais. The high-backed throne faces south, away from most of the room right now. Rahadin, I see you have already begun the preparations for the evening's entertainment. Yes, my lord, I thought you might want a moment alone with Mordecai. You're a very thoughtful friend. Here, I'll move you guys that aren't in this scene into the room so you can see what's happening, but you are not there quite yet. There. So Strahd walks over to the man conducting this ghostly orchestra. Beautiful work as always. And as he turns back, he steps over to the woman in gray. Gertrude, are you feeling up for a bit of music tonight? The woman, see if I can get her picture up here, looks up at Strahd and, oh, yes, I'm more than ready to enjoy an evening, my lord, as she curtsies and kind of bows her head a little bit as she does so. You are a guest in my home, Gertrude. I am more than happy to see you entertained.
Your name's Gertruda? Wait, no, I'm not there. Fuck.
But we have other guests this evening, so do forgive me if I do not offer you the same politenesses that you are used to receiving. Of course, my lord. You are the master of this castle, and you have graciously allowed me into your home. At this point, Ludmilla, followed by Anastasia, Irina, and the rest of them, enter the room. The rest of the party has arrived. How did you enjoy the tour of my castle?
You have a very lovely home.
I like their dragon skull.
Thank you.
You did.
I like yours as well, Thistle.
Yeah, I know.
Now, I have prepared a wonderful ball for tonight. If you are partaking in, as he looks over to Mordecai, dancing. Thistle, you hear from the room behind you, you hear the slamming of a door.
Can I go investigate it, or is she gonna keep me from looking?
No, yeah, you can go and you guys are guests. If you want to go back and investigate, you can.
I'm gonna go figure out what this door slamming is.
Give me an investigation check.
Thistle, did you take food from the dinner table?
Oh yeah, it's good.
She's got like a sippy cup of wine, like going to New Orleans with like hand grenades, where it's just
literally like this.
Oh, am I still Strahd?
Yeah.
Dang it.
Investigation?
Yes. Investigation.
Okay. 18.
The noise came from what you now see from the lack of dust around it, a hidden door in the wall right here.
I want to try to open it.
You open the wall, the hidden door, I should say. You've found the hidden door. And standing just on the other side of this door is a tall man with tightly curled hair, a single white streak running to the from the front of his head to the back. On either side of him are just two dead bodies, skeletons at this point. And he's wearing a very, very loud outfit festooned with gourds all over it, and these gourds have faces carved into them. He takes his two hands and points them finger guns up and goes, "I'm David Pumpkins."
Oh my god. I hate everything. I hate it here. I'm leaving.
Oh my god.
Oh, he actually did it.
He
Is
made
that
it.
David S. Pumpkins?
Wait, he has a middle initial now?
The music.
Yes, several.
Would you like some of my burrito, Mr. Pumpkins?
The skeletons behind him snap to life. Ready or not, because here we dance. And a very peculiar song plays as they begin to gyrate their skeletal bodies in motion with the song. And that's where we're going to end it tonight.
Oh my goodness.
Amazing.
Jeez.
So good.
Unexpected.
Caught by surprise.
What a turn in a very dark place.
Oh, good. Laughter.
I can't believe you did all that incredible GM work and prep for a David S. fucking Pumpkins joke.
Oh, the whole campaign has
Legend.
been leading up to David Pumpkins. We're actually ending Strahd right here because we've hit the pinnacle.
Okay.
I'm kidding. We've got more.
We've already climaxed. This is the end.
It's all downhill from here. Once David S. Pumpkins is in the mix, like he's 78 out of 100 floors of fear. All right, so
The build
Matt,
up for that was very
Matt,
misleading.
I was waiting for someone at some point to like
Have the video
open a
playing
door
on
that
screen.
wasn't like along the path on purpose, and just no one did. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to like lead them a little bit more to it.
Unbelievable.
And I really wanted to have it going as long as possible before you realize what it was. So
that was so
a
funny.
loud outfit festooned with gourds, and the gourds have faces carved in. Pumpkins, David S. Pumpkins.
I was sitting here picturing like this tall, like Undertaker type character.
I know.
Who had like actual gourds like hanging off of his belt that were carved with the faces of his fucking enemies, and I was like, oh, this guy's gonna suck to fight. And
Yeah, I
then
know.
just
Hey,
David Pumpkins in a fucking
Who's to say
tuxedo.
David S. Pumpkins is not going to be held to fight?
Does
I
David
mean,
S.
he
Pumpkins
might
have a
be.
stat block? Is he an
Yeah.
aberration?
He may or may not have a stat block. Look, I will neither confirm nor deny that.
I'm pretty certain he does, in fact, have a stat block.
That's
Amazing.
it. Join us
All
next
right.
week or 2 weeks from now to kill David S. Pumpkins.
David
Got
S.
it.
Pumpkins.
And his two b-boy skeletons.
Got
Let's
it.
Wait, so are
not
they like-
forget.
And the Beat Boy skeletons are.
Part of it.
Sorry,
Oh
sorry.
my
I missed a golden opportunity. My apologies.
You weren't there.
I thought I was there.
No.
Oh.
I walked off with a sippy cup of wine and a burrito.
And my stunned
No,
silence was
she's
well fitted.
alone.
Oh my god, Jen.
So I think it's about time that we do one of the giveaways.
Yeah,
No?
well,
We
we're
got to
pulling
draw
for
the
that.
winner.
Yeah, well, we're pulling for that giveaway. Let's go over some favorite parts.
Part of it.
Part of it.
Favorite part of it.
Part of it.
Thistle's really regretting stealing that skull now after she saw that man at the altar.
I mean, fair.
I'm just gonna hand it to first and be like, "Here, I got."
It hasn't left the castle yet.
No, it
You haven't
hasn't.
technically stolen it. You could just set it back
could've
down and
put it
pretend.
somewhere random.
Like when you make that decision in the grocery store and you leave the paprika next to the beer and you're like, this was the decision that I made.
Yep. The choices were made here.
She's gonna be like, "First, hold this," and then just walk off.
My favorite part
Stands
was
there.
asking Fame on a date. That's selfish, but it's true.
Shane was not expecting that. She was just like, what? Everyone
Man?
wants Thistle.
Me?
I'm used to just giving myself mantras in the mirror.
You are beautiful. You are kind.
You are strong.
worth it.
You are enough.
Darn it,
Arnie's
people
asked you
like
on. This is the second date Arnie's asked you on, but this is the first one that wasn't like.
But the first
Do you want
one
to go on a
wasn't
date
like a date. It was
exactly. This is the first one that wasn't like, hey, let's go on a date so that we can follow our friend who's on a date.
Yeah, this one was like, hey, so we're going to this really spooky place, but I want to hold your hand while we're there.
And Fame is trying to like thinking. She was going back and forth like, okay, well maybe this is a mission. So she's trying to understand. She doesn't want to be like, okay, and then like Arnie doesn't actually mean it or something. So she's like,
Arnie means it.
You get my fingertips. Are we on a mission right now? Well, she doesn't understand what's going on.
We'll take
so.
fingertips. Fingertips are good.
We do have.
Taking it slow.
We do have a winner for the first.
Oh, do we?
Who is it? Drum roll.
Mordecai box is going to who?
Mordecai box.
The beautiful.
Going to the very lovely Black Phoenix Inc.
Hey. I have some of Black Phoenix's ink on my body.
Hey, me too.
Wow,
Am I
what a
the only
coinkydink.
one who doesn't?
Right here.
I don't yet, but I will by the end of the year.
Jen, we need to go together.
We
need a
can.
road trip. Best friend, there we go.
Best friend road trip.
I'll tell her she won.
And we'll pick up everyone else on the way because we passed Dallas. So
Yeah, exactly. It'll be a
Excellent.
big road trip party.
Excellent.
I enjoyed some of the backstory coming from Jen.
yeah,
And
I agree.
And the Strahd, like, it's like, oh, no way.
Yeah, and how does Strahd know that? Like,
So yeah, Fame had like a million thoughts rushing through her mind, like, wait, what is he talking about? And then she like looks at first to like indicate to the rest of everyone listening that something happened, maybe, possibly, who knows? And then she looks back and first is like, what's that? Well, I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I didn't forget. Don't worry.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. If we just like
No one else knows.
wipe his
Dun, dun,
memory
dun.
and do like a system restore to like before we came here.
Boom, boom, boom.
Because Fame and First met before coming to the group because we all met at a bar, but Fame and First have like a previous like line of stories. So it's interesting. There you are, Black Phoenix Inc. Hello.
Hey.
You won the Mordecai
you won,
dice box.
the Mordecai dice box.
And what a great time because I just got the Mordecai meme in our Discord made by this, like potato wife who never ceases to make my sides ache with pain. Mordecai casually Mambo number 5ing his hookup's name. The Monica, Mary, Rita, Erica, Tina, Sandra,
Titania.
Jessica. So funny. That was my favorite part,
Oh,
by the
you know
way.
what? It totally slipped my mind with everything else that was going on. It's all right. There was something I was going to do, but we'll do it next time. I can't believe I forgot.
It's okay. There's a lot going on. Yeah, I love the battery on the plate.
That was
Yeah.
so
Gosh,
stupid.
that was so funny.
I spent a lot of time trying to figure out like what can Strahd give first to be hospitable. He doesn't.
You know,
eat.
Shock him.
I was gonna say
Some
like,
oil.
like if you would have set a book in front of First, he would have been content.
Are not trying to explain to Strahd that people aren't the same as goats.
I mean, come on. The spider does not concern himself with the opinion of flies.
I love this meme format. It kills
It's so
me.
good.
It never doesn't kill me. Dress your best.
Yes, it is what I think it is. I apologize. I just,
really
man,
good.
there's so much. This dinner is a lot, and keeping up. I mean, I was forgetting to move the players to the next map.
Yeah, no,
So
we needed to take
I-
a break. So it's a good time to stop and get rest for next time. You did wonderful today, Dylan.
You
No
did,
Thank you.
Dylan.
Thank you.
Lots of descriptors.
I
Yeah.
also enjoyed getting to make the this is a lovely Room of Death reference.
This is a lovely room of death. So question
That's our meme face. I mean, our
question,
red face.
friendos.
Yes.
Since we are doing a part 2 to the dinner, do we want to save the last giveaway for next time we come back to
You know
the
what?
Castle of Strahd?
That's not a bad idea.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't know why I thought we would get through all of this in one sitting. Like,
You know, I admire your commitment to it.
And
It's a
Fabled
lot.
42 with
Oh,
the
hey.
raid of
Oh,
wow, welcome.
welcome,
Welcome. Thank you. How you guys
Really?
doing? How is your stram?
Yeah,
Thank you
yeah.
for coming in. What's up? What's happening? How are you? What's new? Hello.
Wow.
There you go. There's your entry.
Wow.
Sumner, I almost told you to have like the David S. Pumpkins music ready, but
Why
I was like,
didn't you?
That'll give it away. That'll give it away. I can't
just
tell him.
recently deleted it off my stream deck. So I was
You
like,
deleted it?
when is this going to happen? And then you shoehorn a super nice looking pumpkin dapper fella starts walking down the hallway, and we're just like,
No.
son, no, I know.
There was a
but
door.
I know what you did. You put David S. Pumpkins in a Dungeons and Dragons campaign. I love you for it. We're keeping you for it. You have another week of Faithful Encounters. You just earned another week on your career because of that move.
Today, Raiders, we did cosplay our characters, kind of a closet cosplay aspect going on.
Yep.
Let me
And,
finish that real quick.
Went to a fancy dinner with Strahd.
Yeah.
Well, at his castle.
At Ravenloft, got a tour of the castle, and got some juicy backstory, and some seeds were sown, and the like of mistrust of backstories for some of the NPCs. It was a wonderful. I'm really happy with it. I'm really glad.
Little bit
we
of
did it.
romance.
And David S. Pumpkins was there.
And David S. Pumpkins.
Yep.
Yeah, I accidentally hit my record function at the dinner table.
Oh my gosh, that was so
Warning,
funny.
this conversation is being recorded.
God.
God just has some very unusual magic. I mean, when you're a vampire who's lived that long, you study all kinds of stuff.
In Zoom, there's a more tab, and then there's a little chat box right under that. As the host of the meeting, there's record on the computer, and I pressed it, and it goes.
This meeting is being recorded.
And then I
The
can stop
recording
it.
has
And I was
stopped.
like, oh! And then I was like,
So next time we do part 2 of Dinner at Strahd, where you'll be having the ball and other things will be going on. I'll let it be up to you guys if you want to dress up again or not. But we'll be giving away this handmade Strahd dice box. I want to show you. I did 2 tones on the inside. I did black and red.
Ooh, very
Two
nice.
Yeah, I'm
That's
very
twice
proud
the
of this
number of
one.
normal tones.
I had to buy 2 different things of felt just to get that done. So
Count 'em, 2.
not 1 but 2.
Lovely. We love to see it.
Yep.
Let's see.
My favorite part was getting to reveal that bit of information on Fame's backstory.
I mean, you didn't reveal anything. You
No,
probed
but
something.
I probed it.
Pretty hard.
And that was something that I set up. I set the grounds to have that happen a long time ago. I don't know, Fame, if you remember ever making some wisdom saving throws, but maybe things happened.
Oh, that just occurred to me. Wow.
What? What'd you say?
Wisdom
Oh,
saving
nothing.
throw.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I'll say it. You did a wisdom saving throw at one point.
2.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Me?
Yeah, the GM that's up there said you
Me?
did 2 wisdom
Yes.
saving throws at one point or another. And
Just in general?
yeah, and your
Do you
your
not
brain
remember me
was
being like,
broke.
"Hey, Fame, give me 2 wisdom saving throws," and you're like, "What? What's going on?" And I was like, "Okay, cool. Let's continue."
Yeah. Good
Oh
stuff.
God.
Well, now I know.
Neat.
Alrighty, friendos.
Now we gotta we love the raid, but we're gonna be keeping this party going.
I know. Let's
I
go ahead and push
believe
this on over to the initiative order.
the initiative order is live with their Monday Night Vault
Oh yeah.
episode.
How about I love your bone room? Is that too much?
I love your. What a lovely room of death.
Lovely room of death. I like
I
that.
love it.
This is a lovely room of death.
What a lovely
They
room of
are
death.
doing their Monday night, what is that, Fallout RPG?
Mhm.
I love your bone room. Yeah, I mean you can absolutely write that. We won't disown you if you write that.
No.
Lovely room
Alrighty.
of death.
Have a good night, y'all.
Bye.
I'll see you next week for which game? Which game is next week?
Tides of War,
Tides of
baby.
War.
Chaos ensues. We
So
just
2
stole
weeks.
a ship. It's
Yep.
gonna be great.
Well, we're going to go steal a ship.
And
Well,
we
we
got
just-
makeup contest in our Discord. Come check it out, guys. We'll be back next Monday at 7:30 Central Standard Time, 5:30 Pacific for that Tides of War. Beep, beep, beep,
We also need a new banner. Don't forget.
New banner,
Bye.
bye.
Contest. Bye.
Bye-bye.
And we're clear.